Hello, everybody. Welcome to the I Am Black Girl Curls Facebook and YouTube. Today I'm in the salon here in Chicago. That's where I work from. I work out of Chicago at our salon space called the Curl Society. It's appointment only though, so don't roll up on me when I'm here because I only work with clients, especially with COVID. It's only like one client at a time. So today we have here Brittney, and this is why we don't, just in case somebody's wondering, why we don't have on masks. Brittney's actually my nanny. She works out of my house. We are both vaxxed in the streets. But when Brittney came to me, she came in her beautiful fro. She was telling me all about it. And I was like, oh, okay. Just listening. Not saying anything. Did I say anything about your hair?
Not one word.
Nothing. I made no, I act like I don't even do hair, so we're not even gonna talk about it. Let's talk about my child. So Brittney, shared some things about her hair with me, but I'm going to treat Brittney just like I do any other client that I ever work with. And again, I want to say, I know that we work with a lot of stylists across the world at this point. The expectations that I set for myself are different from stylist to stylist. So don't expect the same exact thing, but be able to know what you're looking for when you're looking for a stylist to work with in the future. So Brittney, when clients come in, I'm like, Brittney, tell me about your hair. How does it look? So I can see her hair too. So actually, it would be like, tell me what you told me about your hair, because this is not a what brings you in today, because I bought you here.
So I am a 4C, or I assume that I am a 4.
Okay. What makes you think you're 4C?
Because I feel like 4C is like the kinky, curly, the tight coils, like that look.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what this is.
Okay.
Yeah, just little fro, it doesn't grow much. I feel like it doesn't grow much.
Okay.
A little bit hard to manage because it's so kinky, so thick.
And she has a lot of hair, y'all. High density hair.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brittney, because I actually did get Brittney shampoo. She has done 1 week of detoxing. So because she's only been with us, what's this, week 3? Mm-hmm. This is week 3 for us together. The first 2 weeks you had braids when you came back to the house.
Yeah.
And so she's had braids, and she came out of braids, and so she did try shampoo and conditioner that I recommend for my clients to use prior to seeing me. Although typical clients have to use that product or the set of products, the shampoo and conditioner, which is, I know y'all want to know, AG Naturals shampoo and conditioner is what I have my clients use for 30 days straight before ever seeing each other. So basically 4 shampoo sessions, cleanse, style, and condition sessions, or cleanse, condition, style sessions before we ever meet in the salon. She's only done 1 week. But the other thing is, Brittney, were you using oils and butters on your hair? Oils before? Yeah. So she was using which oil?
Coconut oil.
So she was using coconut oil. How often?
Now I feel so ashamed.
No, don't feel ashamed. You're in good company. When you I was asking them what they had done to their hair on my Instagram live yesterday, and people were like, oh, I've done midnight clay, I've done next hydration. Like they had literally eggs, mayonnaise, you name it. I put all the food in there. So you're in good company, because the reason why people are even over here on this space is because they really want to know, what are you doing? Yeah. That everybody's hair, Brittney's gonna leave here with length today. We're doing a haircut. She's gonna be longer. So she's using just coconut oil?
Yeah, so I was using coconut oil.
Just coconut oil.
Yeah.
Okay, no butters?
No, no butters.
Okay, no. Okay, and how often were you using the coconut oil? No, be honest.
Every day.
Every day she put coconut oil in, and you sprayed your hair.
I sprayed my hair every day.
With
every
water.
Morning.
Well, and why did you spray it?
Because I felt like it was dry.
I want y'all to see. And what is dry to you? What do you perceive dry to be?
I feel like dry to me, my hair isn't as soft. It feels just like a little brittle. Feel like you could hear it really when you run your hands through it. It just felt like,
Okay, yeah. So dry is not a feeling. Dry is a behavior, meaning that you're spraying your hair because you think it feels a way, but it's not behaving also in a way.
Right.
So mostly it's a behavior, it's not a feeling. Because I always tell clients like, my hair, well, no, feel my hair, like run your fingers in. It's nothing soft about my hair.
Yeah, it's coarse.
My hair is coarse, like you can feel
Yeah.
like ridges or whatever, however cuticle feels. You can feel that on my hair. So nothing, there's nothing, no matter how smooth my hair is, even if you go all the way up here where it's probably the smoothest it can be, like run your fingers down there.
Yeah.
Not soft.
Yeah.
It's not soft. My hair feels like a burlap sack. It
Yeah.
does. But it's just, that's just the nature of your hair. So what we're gonna do today, and what I would do for any client that was in the salon, we're going to detox you, we're gonna cleanse, we're gonna condition, oh, I forgot, we're gonna clarify, we're going to detox, cleanse, condition, detangle, and then we're gonna set you in a wash and go. Here's the reason why we're doing a wash and go. Because everyone's like, y'all always doing wash and goes. Major reason why we do wash and goes, really for real,
Yeah.
fastest. It's the one of the hairstyles that you can be done. Like you dry it and you're done. There's no, but you can do some fluffing, but you don't have to wait for it to set, then take it apart. And waiting for like a twist out to set or a braid out to set can take a day or two before it's actually completely set. So this is why we do twist or wash and goes. This is like I do my hair, I dry it, it might be a little damp, but I can go on with my day. That whole process can take anywhere from an hour for some people to 2 hours, down with the drying. So this is why we do the wash and goes. What the wash and go does, it basically sets your hair in its natural curls. So your hair in shampoo and conditioner looks different than it looks right now, right? What does it look like when it's in shampoo and conditioner?
A little bit longer.
Longer. What is the pattern like?
I think it's more like coily a little bit.
Like coily?
Yeah.
Now
a
wait.
little bit more.
You know how my hair is like?
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
like
trying to, not as much.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes I have different curl patterns in my hair,
Like this.
so it just depends on the day.
All right. So I'm gonna have Brittney go over to the bowl. So you're gonna sit. Well, let me fix it first. We're gonna go over to the bowl. I'm gonna bring you guys over. I feel like something like the lights are so low. Do you feel like the lights are low?
A little bit. They're like dim.
I keep looking around like I feel like there's light.
I think it's also just so dark outside.
That probably could be it. Okay, so we're gonna sit here. I'm going to move the camera over so you all can see what we're doing over there. Let me see how charged I am. Barely charged this year. Thank y'all for joining us today. I thought this would be a fun experience for you guys to be able to see what actually happens in here. Check. And I'm gonna bring you guys into the bowl, so that might mean I need to move my laptop, and I'm also have to be very careful of water situation. I will take some time once we get Brittney to, maybe when we start conditioning, maybe answer some questions, but I will mostly be talking to Brittney. However, when I get Brittney at the dryer, I'll take some time and we can talk about things that you guys saw. So hold on a second. Live is very different, especially as hairstylists working in salons, manning our own cameras. Ooh, that's a good view. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to get in the bowl with us. There we go. So I'm gonna get Brittney a cape and a towel. I'm gonna give you the one with the arms. Actually, no, I'll give you this one. I'm gonna give you the waterproof one. We'll probably have water everywhere. Okay, sit up for me. So the reason why I ask clients to detox, I'm sure you're wondering, the reason why I ask clients to detox for 30 days, it makes a difference in the results that clients get at the appointment. If you can start that process before we ever meet, you speed up your progress, and then you get a much better result at that appointment versus me spending a lot of time at the bowl, sometimes over an hour just shampooing to get off the dirt, oil buildup, and oils and butters that you have used. So Brittney's gonna lay into the bowl. Hopefully everything will run the water for a few. We ain't been here. Make sure it's not anything weird coming out of there. Wondering if, let me know if you guys can see fine. It is a little dark. Good to know though. I'll get some lights, some better lighting for in here. I thought I did bring some lights. I don't think they're charged. Let me see. If one of them is charged. There's always something. It's charged. I got it like this and it's charged. Aha. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, good. You guys said the video's clear. Awesome. Thank you. That's the best I can do on light right now. So hopefully that helped out a little bit. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So we're gonna start by wetting Brittney's hair, saturating it with water. Y'all can see the steam, so yeah, that's some good light. So I'm gonna completely saturate her hair with water. It's gonna start to either just get it wet as it could. Let me know if that's too warm, Brittney. I have a tendency to not know sometimes. Sometimes. Hey, Brittney, you have any questions so far?
No.
And don't hesitate. Ask me anything you want to know.
Okay.
And if it's too cold in here, let me know too.
I'll let you know.
So I'm seeing Brittney's hair get water. I'm seeing that it's wavy. It's more wavy than coily.
Really?
So far. So far. Yeah, COVID did a number on men in the salon. So yes, I see you, Carrie. Thank you, Arcana. Cornelia said, I thought I knew something, so I met them.
Same.
She thought she had this down.
I did.
Now, she did say that after she used the AG Natural shampoo and conditioner, what did you notice?
Yeah, my hair just felt better. It felt lighter. It felt softer, like just not way down. Yeah.
So this area right here, so I can tell right now, like it's bunched up. I owe her a detangling brush. We talked about that last time. I have an extra, so I'll give you my extra one. They're out of stock right now. That's the only reason I'm gonna just keep it when I get in the house. So we're gonna start with the clarifying shampoo, which I didn't have her use, which is no big deal. We'll get it all taken care of in just a minute.
So what is the clarifying shampoo?
So clarifying shampoo on the spectrum of shampoos is the strongest shampoo.
Okay.
And basically can help to remove the dirt, oil, and buildup from the hair. The kind that regular, like all-purpose shampoo sometimes can't get. So yes, Brittney has a ton of hair in here. Already y'all can see that I'm like stretching out. You saw how little her fro is. I'm so glad I took pictures. I would be so sad if I had not. And already I'm seeing what her hair looks like. So I'm grabbing Brittney a mirror. Hold this mirror. And I'm looking at your hair right now and I'm seeing like that's your curls.
Wavy.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna take my time a bit going through her hair. This is Eunice. I'm over here doing my hair watching you. Hey, Eunice. I told her when she leaves here today, her hair is going to be longer. Everybody's like, I need some growth heels. It's like, no, you just need to wash your hair. In fact, in the words of Black girls, wash your damn hair with some quality products.
It's just crazy how long it looks.
When you showed me your sister's hair, and I was like, okay, and I see your hair right here, even though this Bella's hair, this fine hair in the front is different. It tells a story about what's going on inside. Mm-hmm. So I could see. I just couldn't. You probably saw me staring at you a couple times. I was trying to figure out, I wonder what it's gonna do. That's just me trying to figure out what it's gonna do. Lots of times I'm surprised. Clients are surprised what's going on with their hair. She likes wearing her fro. I'm not gonna take that from her. Her fro is about to she'll have a polished version of her fro too. There's like polished fro, and then there's unpolished fro.
And then there was my fro.
And mostly because she needed a shape. That's it. That was the biggest thing, is that she really needed a shape to go with her fro that she has right now. But the only hesitation I have with just wearing a fro is how tangled and matted it makes the hair. Yeah. And to keep it, you really need to be doing it like every 3 to 4 days.
Really?
So that it doesn't mat up too much.
So redo the fro?
Yeah, redo the fro.
Every 3 to 4 days?
To keep it contained. Because every time I'm doing hair, I'm containing it. When I style it, that's a way to contain and give it direction. It's going to do what I say to do until the hairstyle wears off. Look at this. So I know exactly. Okay, now I'm getting a better picture of it. Now I know what it does. What are you feeling about what you're seeing?
It's a lot wavier than I thought it would be.
This is when they be like, is this your king? Is this your pussy? Is this your queen? Look at your queen.
I guess I've never been able to just look at my hair while I do it.
Okay. Fair.
So it's like going off of what I'm seeing in my dripping down, or how I feel it when I'm doing my hair. But it's pretty surprising actually. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, her hair is actually, it's loose. Look how loose this is right here. You see that?
Wow.
I'm taking my time with this shampoo only because she didn't do a full detox. The only reason I'm taking my time, and because she's a little tangled. So I'm actually starting that detangling process. And let me know if this is painful at any point when I'm raking through. I'm starting the detangling process now so I can help to manage her hair and keep it from tangling up even more. I'm a wash and go person who works out 4 days a week and sweat a lot of my scalp. Wash, condition, and wear my fro 2 days a week. That's what's up. I am going to be doing a lot more playing with my hair because I can now. I'm in a place of play. You first have to get your hair in shape to play with it. So things I ask clients not to do, let's not do this for the first 12 months. Just let's keep the styling simple. We keep the styling simple, we actually reach our hair goals. If that's growth for you, if that is fuller, because there's some spots I'm sure that we're gonna have to cut around because you have some breakage in here.
Mm-hmm. So
oh my God!
If I wanted growth, what shouldn't I be doing?
It's not so much. Let's focus on what to do.
Okay, and what should I do?
We're simple. We're gonna keep hairstyling super simple until your hair fills back in the places where it's probably broken. Until you get now she has determined that I'm her new hair goal. Somehow she thinks that we have the same hair. We do not. Our hair is definitely very different. She has determined that I'm her hair goal. But what I would love for Brittney to do, and I'm not saying she has to, but what I would love to do to get her to where she wants her growth goals, to get her, she wants color. She wants to be able to blonde herself up too. What I want her to do for the next 12 months is to keep her hairstyle and simple. She might have to take a break on her braids. She loves braids. She loves them so much. But I just need her to take a break. Just give me 6 months without braids. Just 6.
Okay.
6. Just 6.
Fill them in for my birthday.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, give me 6 months. Give me 6 months. Give this 6 months. And I'm really meeting her where she is because I know how much she loves wearing braids. So I'd be like 12 months. I'll be 12, but she has access to me, so she'll be able to ask me questions throughout the week. And I'm not gonna deny her because she's at my house 6 days a week. She's a little bit tighter back here, but her hair is not as coarse as she thinks it is. Her hair is actually smooth. When she showed me a picture of her sister's hair, I was like, can't be that. Like, I know sisters have different hair. I just know it. But I also knowing her background, I was like, nah, I don't really think it's like that. And as I looked at it, I was like, she's just dehydrated. Her hair is dehydrated. That's why it looked and appeared like that.
So crazy.
Your sister is going to die. She's like, who are you becoming?
I know. I'm just like looking at this little curl here, and I'm like, whose curl is that? Whose hair did you put on here? Oh my god. I'm honestly shocked. I'm shocked.
She is so shocked. It's interesting to see the styles detangling while the shampoo is going to actually do that. Find it works better than conditioner. This doesn't work better than conditioner. This is just a jump start. I do this a lot of times, especially on new clients who are not good detanglers. She's not a good detangler yet. Will she be a good Yes, she will. She definitely will become an amazing detangler. But right now she's not. And she has to become a better shampooer too. And better shampooer means that you're working your way downward on your hair. You're still going to get in the scalp, but you're working your way down on the hair as opposed to herbal essencing and doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the scalp a little bit here as much as I can, but I'm not done shampooing. And for her to have had braids, her hair is actually not in horrible condition. Like sometimes the braids be jacking people up so bad, and the hair be like, nope. Okay, so that is just clarifying shampoo. Again, she hasn't really put stuff on her hair, so it's not really a lot of stuff on here. But it was really more so just to get that hair loose and stop loving herself. Look at these curls.
Wow.
Girl, this is a whole new head. She's about to be a whole new person. She's like a pro.
Oh my god.
Is that definition in curls like that?
I don't even know what to expect.
First part of the magic trick is add shampoo. Hold on. That's the first part.
No. Wow.
Okay, so y'all know I'm doing the most, so I'm taking pictures, grabbing additional content on the side, so bear with me. Yeah. Okay, when your hair is lathered in shampoo, you should be able to see your actual curls. For Brittney, this is the first time really seeing her hair like this. But then again, she said there's no mirror in the shower, so she didn't even know this was happening right under her nose. Under your nose were these curls. So we're gonna rinse this out. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a hard water treatment. This helps with any additional dirt, oil, and buildup that shampoo just doesn't get. Minerals, especially present in our water, because we live near a lake. Lakes are filthy sometimes with minerals, and they stick to our hair. And when they stick to our hair, they actually block out moisture.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either until I started doing it. I was like, oh my God. So you might notice a smell. Let me do it. Let me know if that's too warm. Like, Pierce don't want me to shampoo his hair. Do you know people pay me money for this? That's how I support you. No, I didn't. That's how I support you with this shampooing, dude. Okay, how does your hair feel? I want you to touch it.
Oh my gosh. You can feel the waves.
You never feel them?
I don't know why I like just assumed it was like, oh, it's because it's just wet. It's not really my hair.
Right.
That's ridiculous now that I think of it.
So this is the hard white treatment here. This will not go on your scalp. It only goes on the strands. So
okay.
I'm only working it and starting from the bottom and then working my way up. You may smell something that smells kind of citrusy, or even it smells like a bag of pennies.
Okay. So that just breaks down the minerals?
Yep.
Okay.
Helps to remove it from the hair.
It does smell like a bag of pennies.
I recently had a dentist appointment. I don't know if you guys know about it, but the dentist explained everything like I'm explaining this in hair thing or whole shampoo session to my clients. And I really, really enjoyed that. It was the first time I had that happen at the dentist. I'm just sharing that with y'all. But this, not everybody's going to be a teacher. So if you want somebody who teaches and will explain things to you, then you have to look for a stylist that actually does that. Everybody is not doing that. And know that appointments like this will cost more. Because the time it takes to do your hair and talk at the same time with a mask on, it's a lot of energy being exerted. So I just wanted to, fill you guys in on that part. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Starting to lose some steam. I'm gonna work this in for a little. Again, I want to make sure there's nothing, because she has hair. She has a lot of hair back here too. Yeah. But look at this. Hold the mirror up. Have a look.
It's so pretty. I feel like I just haven't been doing my hair correctly then. Like, to be able to notice this, and whenever I go to the salon, I'm not like watching them do it.
Right.
Yeah. This is not coily.
No. So loose curl. Sort of tight though, but loose. So you have more of a medium curl.
Yeah.
And as your hair grows out, they'll get heavier and then they'll get a little more weight. They might hang down a little bit more. Because I have clients who have curls, like you pull them out and they snap all the way back up. So like from here, it'll snap up to about there. Your hair doesn't do that. You see how it does? Yeah, your shrinkage. What shrinkage? The only shrinkage you had was because you had no water in your hair. Hair was devoid of water. Wow. I'll go in close. I don't know if you guys can see, so I'm gonna scroll down real quick. Go all the way down to the new comments. Move this over. Okay, so she thought she was 4C. You didn't see her. I have taken pictures. So if you signed up for the text, I'm gonna send y'all a text in a little, and then I'll put it up later on social. But I'm gonna get in close so you can see. Her hair is what I would consider a looser curl. And the reason why I'm saying that, because even when I pull it out and I put it down, it does not snap back that much. It's a bit of a, if we had to go with shapes, it's a bit of a loose S. Some people have tighter S's, some people have tighter Z's. I have Z's, and I have some S's, and I have some loose Z curls. But her curls are pretty much, they're a little tighter in the back, just a little bit. But no, she would be a looser curl. Still, we would still consider her a tight wavy though, nonetheless. Okay, no, that's fine. Bear with me. I don't have a cameraman, okay? Hold on a second.
So if I were to get a number letter, like I'm not a 4C.
Oh, the 4C people are like, first, you're definitely not 4C. You are not.
No, I mean, yeah.
You're not. Did you put Pasha away?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She was very upset.
okay.
Yeah. Are you going to leave without me? Not about bringing her.
Nah, she would have.
Yeah, then I was
She would have
like,
caused
I
the
don't know if
whole
she would've been
scene.
here.
She would have caused the whole scene.
I was like, I don't think she's been here before.
No, she has not.
Yeah.
No, she won't be invited. Pearson has only been here like 5 times, and I've been here over a year.
Okay, so what would you say my hair is then?
So if we had to go with the letter number spectrum, how is this considered 4C though? She called herself 4C. She also has never seen her hair like this. She came in a Florida Evans. It was Florida. It was Florida. It was Florida. She had absolutely no curl. There was absolutely no curl pattern to her hair at all. Like I know it was some curl in there. You just couldn't see it. Sorry, y'all. I lost my angle, but this is a thing for those of you saying that how is this a 4C? This couldn't possibly be 4C. 4C is not real. It's not real. It's not. Everybody who thinks they're 4C is not 4C. There is no such thing as 4C. Hair is to be assessed by surface texture. Her surface texture being smooth. Her strand size, she's medium to coarse. But for the fact that I can see this hair strand, if I do this, we still can see it all the way over here. If I hold this hair strand up, I'm trying to find a good angle. Y'all can see that hair strand. And if I go out in the camera, you probably still can see her hair strands. She's definitely coarse in strand size. Density, high. She has high density. It's lots of hairs. And her porosity is really not that big of an issue. But it seems to be on the medium, low to medium spectrum. Lifestyle, she works out. Yeah. She's my nanny. She's busy taking care of my home. She also is my assistant too. So she's a nanny assistant. And so she's doing other things and she's there 6 days a week. I'm not slaving her, y'all. She has fun working, doing my jobs.
I do.
Taking care of my home is fun for her. I never thought I would meet anybody that thought that all the stuff that I had to do in my house was fun. She's like, oh my God, you want chairs? Let's put some chairs on the back porch. I'm like, cool. I'll go to Target. That's her favorite place, by the way. She loves to go to Target.
It really is.
She really loves going to Target. But she's busy. So that's my point. She's very busy. She doesn't want to fuss over her hair. She was quite comfortable in her fro.
I love my fro.
When she thought that was all that she could do, though.
Yeah.
Now she's like, wait a minute, possibilities,
potential.
options. Wait a minute, what's up? So yes, when we learn to take care of our hair, when we actually assess our hair and look at it, you notice I mentioned nothing about her curl pattern. Her curl pattern has nothing to do with anything. It is those things: the density, the surface texture, the texture diameter of her curls, her lifestyle. Those are the most important factors that I need to be assessing when I'm doing her hair. Her porosity doesn't matter to me at all. Okay, now got all that off. Sorry, I'm gonna get you a towel because I'm very messy with water. I also like to make sure everything's off. Okay, get you a towel. Here you go. But I want you to touch your hair now. Now, this is like the cleanest of a clean canvas that it'll be. How's that feel? Like run your fingers through it.
This is so pretty. Like the curls are just so nice.
And I'm going to do a close up so y'all can see her hair. I'm bring the light over because here we go. I'm going to get some new lights, y'all. So next time we do this, it's going to be the last time. Woo-hoo.
Wow.
There we go.
I love that I can just grab each. I'm definitely embarrassed.
Not embarrassed.
I've been using like the wrong
Y'all see that?
everything because I didn't know that my hair did this and could feel like this. This is not how it usually feels after.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's a whole new life over here. It's a whole new world. Like Aladdin. Unbelievable. Take me wonder by wonder. Okay, so that is just that. So yes, your curls are a bit tighter because they started to draw up. So this is probably what they do. But the thing is that you don't have any styling products on your hair.
right.
You have to be able to capture these curls in styling products.
Mm.
Styling products hold the hair in place. Nothing happens without a styler. Not even a fro. Your fro is happening, but you can still have it can be polished.
Yeah. And this is what, the conditioner?
This is shampoo. So we're actually getting in here, getting the scalp because I haven't done that yet. This live stream will actually be left up. This is a part of what our Salon series that we'll be doing with actual real life people. I actually want to do some more 4C self-professed 4C folks. She will not be the last one. I'll definitely be looking for some people in Chicago who think they have 4C hair. I'm out here obliterating 4C. That's my goal for this year, this quarter. Been a while since you had one of these, right, Brittney?
Oh my goodness, it feels so good. I love this part of hair wash.
Y'all see me? I'm actually able to run my fingers through her hair. See Some Curls is our visual library. Basically, we put together all the things that pertain to natural hair and how to actually take care of it together. We've been working on that resource is over 5 years of us actually working on the resource in terms of how we've done different iterations of it, but combined as far as professional, that's over 14 years of experience in that resource. We've been teaching women, thousands of them online, how to do their hair for the last 5 years. And if you don't have success with the stuff or with our insight that we put out, we beg you to take your time and go through the information and watch it multiple times because you're not going to get it from watching one video. You got to watch the videos a couple times. My goodness. Look at God. Won't he do it? So if y'all see that, this y'all 4C y'all be talking about, it's called no shampoo. She said, I'm about to claim 4C. Please don't. I'll ask for pictures before you guys even send me anything. I need some real rugged 4C people. Because Brittney was for sure. She was so sure. I was like, oh, do you consider yourself 4C? She's like, yes. Why, yes, I do. I'm so glad you understand. Meanwhile.
I definitely thought she was like, yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, she was shady.
And what time is it, Brittney? Because we started at about 11:30. It is now 12:09. You'll be under the dryer in about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Also, Brittney's hair should not take a long time to dry. One, she's not long. She's not terribly. In fact, even though she used coconut oil, did you mix it with water? Well, you put water on top of it, so it probably just ran out of your hair anyway. And because her hair is smoother, she has less cuticles, so there's less places for the coconut oil to actually go. Her hair couldn't absorb it as much. You need cuticle. It's a really big impact. So for those of us who are coarser, meaning our hair is not smooth, we don't have really time to be playing reindeer games with our hair, like risking it all. for some information from somebody else who is, self-professed guru. Can't be a self-professed guru. You gotta have receipts to be a guru. Gurus are not self-professed, friends. And doing my own hair is not enough, which is why it's so important for us over at Black Girl Curls to actually show you lived experiences. Because each and every single head of hair we get to work with is a different lived experience. Brittney's experience is totally different from my own experience. Her hair doesn't look that much different than her sister's hair that she showed me. So your sister's hair is just wavier. Like her hair is looser, I should say.
Yeah.
And less coarse. But she got some coarse hair in there because that's the only way it's big.
Yeah, she does have coarse hair.
But you have a little bit. You have a little bit more than her. But your hair still it's coarse and smooth. It's so weird. It's like a salad, so to speak. To have them just in there, it's like sandwiched in there together.
It is. There's like different parts, and like this feels way different than this part
Right.
of my hair. And I don't know if that's just hair or because like we're mixed or I don't know.
Touch your hair again. By the way, because she said she was mixed, she's actually Afro-Latina. She is Puerto Rican and black.
Yeah.
Black Puerto Rican.
Yes.
Black. She black. But she thought her hair was completely different than the rest of her siblings. She was like, "I'm the black sheep. I got the black hair." No, just wasn't doing the black hair right. That's all. We don't treat the black hair right.
Man,
we have to treat the black hair better.
I feel so bad for what I was doing to her. Never again.
People are not going to be able to talk to you later. Make appointments. We're going to be ready for your brunch coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Like, who are you, friend? It's me. I'm new.
Mm-hmm. New hair to this?
Right.
New curls to this?
Adi, don't try to know what I'm doing. She's like, you use the hard water treatment, then you use the shampoo? I did not use hard water shampoo. I used the treatments. Totally different than the shampoo. But until you can get to a salon, shampoo will just be enough for you. I didn't actually smell the hard water treatment on your hair, which is funny. I couldn't smell it. Probably because when I got back here, it's usually highly concentrated on the back of people's neck. Makes sense though, because that's where we are getting our hair wet most when we shower and bathe.
Yeah.
Funny, I turn on the heat and I have on the air filter, which kind of keeps it cool in here at the same time. Tripped out, right, y'all? All right. We're gonna rinse the shampoo out. So we've cleansed. She is cleansed. Hair is clean. It's free of as much debris as we possibly can get off today. Again, like I said, that 30 days makes a difference. And I can see why for Brittney, because I actually was like, go home, take the shampoo and conditioner, watch some videos. It still didn't connect because she didn't see her hair like this. So for somebody who's coming across Black Girl Curls insights, like, well, my hair, you never seen your hair wet. You never looked at it when it had shampoo and conditioner on it.
Yeah.
Take a mirror in the shower with you if you can't see from your shower and see what your hair looks like with shampoo and conditioner on it. Because if it looks like this, that's the curl we're capturing, that same curl in the shampoo and the conditioner. It's there. That's what we're holding. And that's what we're styling. Now our hair is like holding on to the shampoo. It's like, hold on for one more day. And believe it or not, even though she used that coconut oil, like her hair is not, I've seen worse, but she's also not as coarse. Not as coarse as me in the surface texture area. Okay. Now touch your hair again. How's that feel?
So good.
Just like it feels pretty.
So like when I used to put my hair in a ponytail, this is how it would feel.
Okay.
At the top.
Okay.
Like those waves like curled.
Okay.
Like after I took my silk scarf off from like laying it down, I just never was like, oh, this is my natural.
No,
This is the hair.
That's the hair.
I just thought like over here like always did this when you laid it down.
No, not everybody. And even if it did, everybody's pattern is different. So some people have tighter waves than others. So I don't need to really do any treatments, but I am adding a deep conditioner, moisture deep conditioner specifically. It has a wee bit of protein, won't affect her, but she could use it because she's been wearing braids. I do feel a little bit of raised cuticle, but that's on that hair that is more coarse, meaning the smooth, or sorry, the hair that has the coarser surface texture. Today, I'm probably gonna throw all conditioner at your hair. That's what I normally do. It's like all of it. Let's just use all of the conditioners. Right now, I'm just adding conditioner. Yes, this is a second conditioner. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add water to this. We're using very concentrated conditioners. When you add water to it, it helps to distribute the conditioner through the hair. Let me see how now, you can hold your mirror up so you can see how that's foaming up.
Yeah.
It should actually foam. You see that? Well, because you are, on the dehydrated side, I have to get your condition down. In there, I'm gonna add some more water. So I'm adding water again. I'm not trying to rinse it out. Just trying to help distribute it through the hair. And it's trickling now, I'm not. See how I got frothier?
Yeah. Okay.
Now what I'm gonna have you do is sit all the way up. I'm gonna move the camera for you guys, so hold on a second. I'll wipe my hands off to do that. Have you sit all the way up. Yeah. There you go. I am going to grab a detangling brush. I am a fan of detangling brushes, especially for at-home use, just because our finger techniques can be ineffective when we don't know how to do it properly. So start at the ends, mids to ends, and get through there. Because I've been detangling her hair pretty much the whole time. It's really not gonna take me any time. It's 12:19. I'm gonna be done in 10 minutes. I'm going back through with my fingers, trying to help to manually smooth down that cuticle because it needs a little help. Look at this hair go. Can you believe this?
Yeah. Wow.
There. Turn your head here for me. Yep. I'm gonna go down down. You can hold your mirror up, Brittney, so you can see what I'm doing, because you want to be able to do this at home on your own. I might finish before 12. We'll say 19.
Wow.
Or 12.
Look how that's just sitting there.
Yeah.
For sure.
She has a little bit of breakage, no big deal.
Yeah.
That's nothing that a cut can't cure, and we will probably be doing some growing out. So she will be in a corrective cut for at least 12 to 24 months. Corrective cut just means that we're gonna make a nice solid base area. Whatever's happening in the middle, we'll let it catch up.
Okay.
A lot of times, some people are like, oh, don't cut my hair off. So we grow it in. I did the same thing because there was an area of my hair that broke off. I could have cut it, but I didn't want to. So we just correctively cut it. You'll go through some phases with it, but eventually you'll get to where you want to go.
That blonde just destroyed my hair too. I wasn't doing it right. And then I put the blonde on it.
Right. So put blonde on hair that you don't take care of. Just expect to not have no hair. Just expect not to be your hair goals right now.
Yeah.
So I started at 12:19. I'm halfway done. It's 12:21. Again, taking me no time to detangle her hair.
I'm reusing the detangling brush.
Detangling brushes are life-saving. Turn your head to the left for me. Yep, right there. Hair's a lot
it's
longer.
It's easy for me to comb through my hair before.
Yep, because I started in the shampoo. This is also helping to get out all the shed hairs. Again, she just came out of braids. She didn't do any treatments to that hair when it came out of braids. She just washed it and went on.
Yep.
Also, the heat from her head is helping too. So her scalp is very, very warm. Yeah, our hair is not complicated. It's complicated when we don't know what we're doing. I mean, a change in oil on a car would be complicated because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Your hair is the same way. When you don't know what you're doing, you can overcomplicate a very simple process. The process of this is really easy. I want Brady to be able to, if she feel like she want to do a blowout and be out in the streets just looking like a cloud of just hair, go for it. But you got to have the hair in a condition to do that. And I'm still, again, using my fingers, y'all. See, I'm using that to keep tension on the hair, keep the hair from tangling up. You can look forward. Close your mirror up. How's that look to you?
That's great. That's good.
Girl, you came out, you're a whole new person. For real. Still the same person. Same girl, different girls. I'm going back through with my fingers. A lot of people are always saying, oh, the brush changes my curls. When I get done detangling, I'm going back through with my fingers. Just to kind of smooth it out. Again, help it to manually have those cuticles smooth down. It is 12:24. It took me 5 minutes to detangle your hair. 5. Some of y'all are doing it for 55. 5. And she has a lot of hair. She does. I'm not doing any. The only thing I'm doing in sections is detangling. I didn't shampoo in sections. Just went for the whole head. Put conditioner all over and work my way through the sections and detangling. I honestly don't really have to cut a whole shit ton of hair either. See the cut already. Now, we did not talk about cuts or anything because, again, this is new for Brittney. And I don't want to overwhelm her today. But what I am going to do is give her a nice base shape. Let her live with it. And then we'll talk about it probably in about 12 to 16 weeks.
Okay.
maybe 10.
How often should?
Cuts,
Yeah.
for you probably is going to be like in the 12-week range because of like some of your hair is shorter in some areas. So what we'll be addressing is trying to connect stuff back together.
Got it.
Because this part at the bottom, here's where I'm going to have to do the most cutting down here. Here's why. So with curly hair, the length actually lives in what we call the base. The base lives about in this area here.
Okay.
The hair down here. So just think of your scalp as a triangle. Well, let's say if I put a triangle on your head and the base of the triangle is here.
Okay.
So the base of the triangle is here. The point then is where? Here.
Okay.
So that's the base. As this starts to grow out, they'll eventually start to connect and then that triangle will start to move down. Because your hair is three-dimensional, meaning it lives out in space, it doesn't live two-dimensionally. So we can't approach it in a two-dimensional manner by having length down here, because then what ultimately happens is that you end up with two different haircuts. Long on the bottom, short in the middle. What is that? A mallet.
That's not cute.
And as bougie as you are, that doesn't go with your life.
It doesn't go with my vibe.
She's very bougie. Walking around with this fro. It's like, first of all, we're gonna have to match your bouginess to your hair. Get you up, bring you in. Now they're really gonna think that Pierce is your child. Your hair is kind of like Pierce's, just coarser.
His hair is so soft.
Yes, yeah, we don't have nobody.
His hair. I'm
he's
so
amazing.
jealous of this little boy. I'm always like touching his hair. I'm like, can I touch your hair? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Now you're busy
Why?
touching yours. It won't be soft like Pierce's, but your curls are a lot like his. Not the ones he has right now. Those are overdue for a shampoo. So again, I'm using this time to help manually smooth down that cuticle and also activate her natural curls. But she can kind of see right now, this is how your hair would actually lay curly.
Really?
Yeah. And this part right here, this gonna be a challenge. But what I would do, I'm not gonna like cut it insanely short. We're just gonna address the ends and her blend. But this part right here has to go because it's too long.
Yeah.
And I'll show you some images of haircuts that are
It does
actually
look like that girl. It does. Now that
I saw it.
I was like,
I saw
it does look like that.
I saw it. I know that's what I was like. I know exactly how to cut it. You're basically gonna have you want a bottom.
Yeah.
You have the baby bottom right now. That's the baby bottom. We want it to grow into a longer bottom.
It's cute.
It's cute. You actually look
Wow.
Cute.
Looks like a grown woman fro.
Yes, a grown lady fro. Yes, that's what I want you all. That's what I want for you.
I love it.
A grown lady fro.
My man's gonna be like, what?
Listen, I have not been in the salon other than to do like projects. Well, actually, no. You're the first person whose hair I've done since Christmas.
I feel honored. Honored.
I had to do her hair before I came back. It just wouldn't have been right. I'm here doing people's hair and we're in my house.
And her nanny looks the best.
I was
Like, she's representing me out in the streets looking like that.
So you didn't do her hair? That's my friend. So you're not gonna do the next hair. So I understand you pay her, but I'm just saying you're not gonna do her hair. That's okay. You friend, you know how to do hair. You're not gonna do the names. So what do you think of what that's looking like?
Yeah, I love it.
So this gives you an idea here in the conditioner, like what it's going to look like when it's dry. It'll look a little different because it won't be white.
Yeah.
There'll be more water, so there'll be more hang.
Okay.
And it'll be more styled, more polished. This is just the unpolished version of what it looks. So y'all get y'all a look. See what she looks like from the front. That is what it looks like. This is her hair and the conditioner. Get the camera up. That's her hair and the conditioner. Let me get y'all some light. Ooh, this is a lot. But that's what her hair looks like in the conditioner. See that? Okay, so I gotta order a softbox light.
Don't we have them in the basement?
Well, those are my house
House one.
Those are my house ones.
I will order some.
Also one for the house. When I do stuff at home, when I'm not in the salon. Okay, so we're gonna have you lay back in the boat, slide back down. You didn't get wet on the back, did you?
No.
Okay. I'm infamous for doing that. The moisture step is everything we just did. Cleanse, condition. Cleansing and condition is where moisture comes from. It's not putting anything on. Well, I mean, using shampoo, of course, and using conditioner, but that's the moisture. The moisture comes from this. The stream of water. When you're thirsty, what do you grab? You're not grabbing oil. You're not grabbing butter. Maybe champagne, but water. If you're bougie like us. Remember, Vicky said we drink champagne when we're thirsty.
Yeah.
That is us. But water. So when the hair is cleansed of the dirt, oil, debris, and oil, the cuticle, the outer layer of the hair, raises up. It looks like a shingle on a roof. It raises up and allows water to go in the hair. That's how the hair gets hydrated. That's how you get moisture. What you're doing with oil is lubrication. Makes it easy for you to kind of, sort of, slide your fingers through, while also melting coconut oil into your eye and burning it and messing up your eyelashes and makeup. Yeah, it does. It only takes, I think it's what, 67 degrees. Coconut oil can melt. I think it's 67, maybe it's 73. But that's all it takes for coconut oil to melt, 73 degrees. And our body temperature is what? 90 what?
Yeah, 90.
Yeah, you melted the coconut oil right into your eye. Yep, thank you, Adorned by Nicole, helping you guys meet your real hair. It's a first time experience for a lot of people. When they meet that hair in the mirror, they're like, wait, what? Word? You gotta be kidding me. So I am rinsing the conditioner all the way out. We're not leaving an inch of conditioner on the hair. Taking it off. All the way down because Brittney has a lot of hair in the back too. Just make sure it's all gone. I might be able to run back on my posture before I go to my eyelashes though. I don't know why I made that plug in for today. Okie dokie. So her conditioner is completely rinsed from her hair. We are about to, because we're doing a wash and go, we're going right in with gel, like a right in. You're probably wondering, what gel are you using? I am using Curly Magic from Uncle Funky's. This is the gel I gave you. So at this point, I want you to hold your mirror up so you can see what I'm doing. This is a gel. I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to do what we call emulsify the gel in my hand. I like to emulsify over my head just in case anything that's in my hand slips into the hair. So get it nice and emulsify. See? I'm going to start out by putting it on the ends of the hair. The ends. See that? Now, because I'm working with you, this is the first time, I'm going to split your hair down the middle. And I'm going to start, actually, I'm going to start in this corner just so you can see. So again, on the ends and then mid to ends. With the Uncle Funky, saturating the hair in Uncle Funky's. You see how it looks? Now that it has the gel on it. Uncle Funky's is the aloe-based gel. Aloe is a humectant. Humectants are always looking for She's a plant girl. She knows.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's hard to make sense. Sounding like your hair is a what?
A plant.
Yeah. But you don't have to. Do you spray any of your plants?
Oh yeah.
So you do spray your plants. Okay, we're not gonna spray out here. We're just not gonna do that.
Plants need that.
Okay, plants.
My hair does.
That's where we dissect. But you see how this hair looks versus
Different,
that.
yeah.
You see that?
It's like it's triggering the pattern.
It
and then keeping it in place.
Because water is what creates definition. Without water, there's no curl definition. You need the water to get the definition. No water, water. I'm pointing to my own hair. I have a blowout. Just in case you haven't seen me. So typically what I'm doing is I do a whole half and I will put that product on the ends of the hair. Work it in, work it in. See that? Then I'll come mix the ends. So right in here, right in there, maybe the edges in there. Get the back. And you see all of that, right? That's the outside though. We split the hair open. You see how there's no product really on the root? You see how there's no product on the root?
Yeah.
If I leave that like that, it's going to do what your hair was doing before. It's going to be no definition and it's going to throw out. So what we do is split the hair open, swipe the root. Split the hair open, swipe on the root. Swipe the root. Now there's coverage from root to end. See?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you can see the curls. So swiping, or splitting, swipe. Split, swipe. Swipe, swipe over here, swipe over there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going around, splitting and swiping. Because I want to make sure that product's on the roots. Because we don't want to have puffy roots. Puffy roots. You won't have them. Now, because our hair is dehydrated, it might look a little frothy. You just need to add some water. Like the gel's just kind of like sitting on top.
Yeah.
One is I got that fan on, so it's a little chill. And this product is kind of temperamental with temperature. So if it's cold where you're working at, it'll start to like kind of like lock up and freeze up a bit. So we got Uncle Funky's all over. This is what it should look like when the hair is completely saturated in Uncle Funky's. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'm having you do is dip your head back. I'm going to add water. Not to rinse it out because Uncle Funky likes water. So hold your mirror up so you can see what I'm doing. It's going to be very warm. So if it's too hot, let me know. I'm just trying to counteract the temperature in here. If you're in the shower, you just dip your head under. You see how heavy it is? You feel how heavy it is?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first time you do it, because again, you're coming out of oils, it may take a long time to dry.
Okay.
As you keep, your hair gets, the condition gets better, it'll start taking less time to dry. Not shorter, but just less. See those curls? Now I'm adding another gel on top because I am the queen of gels. This gel is also a humectant gel, but it's going to add some weight. It's going to help hold in that water that we just put on your hair, because you see how it's starting to behave and kind of weigh down the curls a bit. And because this is your first time, you're not used to having firm hair. You're used to your hair being kind of pliable.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a cream on top of this, but it's a cream that actually has hold in it. Lay back for a minute, just add a little bit more water, just a little bit. I don't normally, but sometimes some people need a little bit more water. It's just the condition of the hair. A little bit more of the funkies right around this edge. That edge. Okay, you can set all the way up. And what I'm having you do is you can go back to the chair you were sitting in originally and bring your camera over there. Actually, sit here for me. Yeah, sit here.
There?
Yep, the first chair. Let me turn it around for you. I'll switch the chairs around. And honestly, I didn't switch the. Sit there. There's a better light here too. So yes, I am using 3 products to do her wash and go. Plug this up too. Yeah, the light's better over here.
Good.
There we go. I'm using a different camera, y'all, so bear with me. And also a different, wait, oh, that's a good view right there. I'm going to put a little bit of inner piece on top. And the piece is a cream. It's a cream with actual hold. No, you cannot use this for a twist out. It's got beeswax in it. It doesn't work like that. And this cream melts right into the wet products. So I'll put this cream on top. It's going to melt into her hair. It's going to provide some hold. And it's definitely going to help give her a more pliable, a softer finish, because she's new to the game. And we want her to, enjoy her first time. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to use my fingers. Now, if at any instant I see like there's some hair that just won't quite smooth out, I'll bring in a tool. But I don't really feel like I need it because I did a really good job of detangling, but it happens sometimes. Even when you tangle really, really well. You still got your mirror. So all I'm doing is going through and breaking. Breaking? Yep, with my fingers. Your nails will help you out a lot. Using my fingernails, really. And if I get like a little tangle, I'm just gonna split the hair apart and go back in. See that? See that? And because I got all the water I needed, I don't need to add any more water while I'm doing this. Plenty of water, plenty of product.
So how would I refresh a fro? You said it needs to be done every 3
If you want to wear
days.
your fro, because what happens when you leave it compacted like that, you make it really, it gets really tangled just from living and breathing and moving around. This should last you, let's start out with 5 days. Eventually you get to a place where your hair will make it 7 days. It'll lose definition. You saw how my hair was like definition frizzy.
Yeah.
It'll start to do that. I think your hair actually might last the whole 7, but. Because it's dehydrated. It's not like deathly dehydrated. Usually people are really dehydrated. It's like you see the definition. It's like the definition, like imagine a car trying to start. It's just trying to get that engine going. It's like that. So you see some definition and you see some frizz. You have a whole lot more definition than most people have, especially those who have been using oils. It's the oils, butters, and then have, of course, hair that usually ends up being the issue. For a lot of people.
I don't use any butter.
I'm gonna grab this gel, just put it a little bit more, just a little bit more weight. Just a little bit more smooth. There we go. Yeah, but the fact that I can see all this definition, barely any frizz, tells me a whole lot about how long your hair is going to last. You're going to be shocked, actually.
And how long it lasts?
Yep. Yes. Told y'all I haven't been here in a minute. I usually have all my things. So there are some areas, some pockets where it is a bit frizzy. Just a bit. It is almost, we've been working on her hair for an hour. She should be underneath the dryer in about 10 to 15 minutes. She got here at 11:30, just been an hour, and then she's got to dry and get cut. Her appointment ends up being 2.5 to 3 hours. That's the first time appointment though.
Yeah.
Second time could be just 2 hours. Maybe shorter. Let's see what y'all was talking about now. She'll need to use whatever amount of product she needs to use to get the result that she's looking for. That's how much product you need. You need what you need. So it's not about an amount of product. It's like, what do you need today for what you want? She just wanted, actually there is this thing I call a washing fro, where you still use, it's a combination of using gel and foam. Dries much faster, it's fluffier finish. You might, for you, especially since you don't mind not having definition, that might be an option for you too. Because your hair won't, because we're now living out with the hair, it won't be as compacted. How are you feeling about what you're seeing?
I'm good. I'm excited. Like, look at that curl in your hand. Crazy.
Was it all this time you need to tell me I had hair like this? Just chilling? As Pierce would say, just chilling. Yeah, underneath it all, what's this? A curl waiting to happen.
Wild.
Telling your hair is not that much different from your sister's. Tighter. Just tighter. Have you sent anybody any pictures?
No. I should have.
This is the hardest part to do for yourself, the back. Do the best you can. People pay us money to do the back. The part you can't see. When you find that you can't rake through, use your fingers to pull the hair apart. And these curls, these are the telephone cords I was talking about right here. This curl right here. Watch how far it snap back. So that's my whole entire hand. Here's where it rests. That's where it goes to. So from here to here, from here to here is where her curl was.
Oh, man.
Stretched. So yes, she has tight, medium, and loosish curls. So yes, there are my rated curls in here. And the goal is to cut the hair so that the curls marry. They look intentional as opposed to look what is going on here. When you have a haircut, you don't notice. Look at this. Bam. Oh, Justin says, I feel like they deserve the $35. Baby, we giving it to y'all. That's really a consultation price, to be honest. Like, honest with y'all in terms of how much we charge. It's not a lot. It's nominal, actually. Y'all are spending more money on products that are sitting underneath your bathroom counter with goo and bathroom environmental debris on it. Whatever that is. I ain't saying nothing, but you get what I'm saying. Spend way more. Yeah, I should have put a question mark on this because this is 4C question mark. This is a whole question mark. Yeah, some areas like this area right here, her coarse area, needs a little bit more smoothing. I'm just adding a little bit more gel just to help with that. My first time clients, I like to make sure they get a nice amount of days out of their styling because one, they pay a lot of money and they wait a long time to get appointments with me. Two, I want them to be able to live in hair they've never seen before for some days. Like, enjoy it. Go out, have a cocktail, go take yourself to dinner, buy some new makeup. Whatever is gonna make yourself feel really good. Brittney just got real bougie right now. I can feel it. The energy of bougie is like dripping from her scalp.
Raising up, I feel it. I feel it.
She went from level like 6.5 bougie, like now it's past the meter. It's not even.
No,
Can't even scale and measure it.
I didn't know you'd get worse. You're like, you
like,
should have kept the other from.
He's gonna be so surprised. You should not show him pictures. You should just roll up.
Just let him go.
Yeah, let him just see
now
it.
he be on my Instagram.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, he do. He hype me up. He likes all my stuff. Watches all my stories.
That's so funny. I love it. what I'm doing is essentially what a stylist would do on a roller set. You need that hair on a roller set to be as smooth, like on the roller, it needs to be smooth. I'm not trying to make it smooth in terms of taking away the curl. I'm just trying to make it smooth in terms of creating the curl, and so that it forms a nice solid curl, and we can capture that without any frizz taking over. So when I get to the front part, I'm making design decisions because I know she is, she's extra. She definitely wants a bang-ish, like something falling towards her eye at least.
Yeah.
Even though her fro was not falling towards her eye.
No,
but because I can feel what's happening, this transformation that's occurring, she's got to have some Aaliyah hitting her eye. Ooh, everybody's gonna be so surprised, Brittney.
I love it. I love it.
More surprised than you. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, her hair did at the beginning look like, what the horsey is this? She was a poster child, in fact. Were you ever watching Brittney on TV, like on YouTube? Did you watch like tutorials and stuff?
No, actually, like other than watching, like I've never watched natural hair tutorials.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you was like, I'm not even about this life anyway.
I really was not.
Like throw me up and I'm good.
Yeah.
Not here. Okay, we're about done. When I get done smoothing, laying Brittney's hair in place, she's gonna go under the dryer. I want to go under the dryer and not diffuse her specifically just because the level of dehydration. It's almost like the dryer is a slow roaster versus a fast drying machine like a diffuser could be. Sometimes it'll dry the hair too suddenly and it'll develop frizz. So what I'm gonna have Brittney do, because Brittney has the hair to do it, I want to loosen her hair up a bit. So what I'm gonna have her do is tilt over in your chair, or you tilt over, shake just a little bit, not too hard. Yeah, give me a mother of the church shake. Okay, we got that part. And then what I'm gonna have you do is sit up, tilt your head back, shake there. Come back up, turn towards the mirror. Okay, put your drop your head just a little, shake, come back up. Do you have more to move anything?
Cool.
More part?
Yeah.
It's gonna disappear because you just have that much hair. Right there?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what she looks like, y'all. She is going under the dryer. I'm gonna try to spin her around. I don't know what the chair gonna do. There we go. She is gonna go under the dryer and dry. She'll be in there probably about 40-ish minutes. Meantime, I'll rest my hands up real quick before I put you down here. I feel like I need to switch some dryers now. Is this the one that tilts? It is. It needs to be tight. Okay, under the dryer she goes. I'll give you guys some time. I'll answer some of y'all's questions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump you up just a little bit. So you're going to be all the way under. Let me know if it gets too hot, Brittney. Okay. I'm going to sit for a second before I clean up. Turn this around. Woo! Let me turn. Y'all know I care about light too much. I need a good light source. I'm going to let this down just a little. Back there. And I'm going to answer some of y'all's questions. Well, let me find some good light. I'm so anal about the lighting. I should probably turn around towards the window. Hold on. I was trying to get y'all a little background. Feel like we in nature here at the salon. There we go. So much better. Oh, thank you. I meant to put on my lemon pepper steppers, but I forgot. I was eating a sandwich before we started. This is amazing. I did a wash and go around 5 times. Didn't like it. I gave up. Now I'm so happy and motivated to try again. The color, the location of what my salon, that is for clients. Because I can't. It doesn't help right now with the way things Corona are to have people like popping up at the salon, especially when it takes away from me being able to service the people that are actually here. This is a blowout that I twisted to keep from tangling. But thank you very much. I'm gonna go up and see if there's anything. This is moving so fast, y'all. I'm not used to this because it's like 600 people here. Welcome, everybody. So in case you guys don't know, this is your first time over here. My name is Aishia. I am the other half of Black Girl Curls, and I am a licensed stylist in Chicago. I work exclusively with those who wear their hair, wear their loose curls. And today we were working on my nanny. She started with us 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I knew I was going to do her hair. Just waiting for the invite because I just don't invite myself to people's hair. I let people let me into it. And so she let me in. I was like, oh, I can do it before I actually go back and return back into the salon. So she agreed to let me film it today. Get a blowout. Here's the thing. I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff to my hair probably over the next year because I have enough hair at this point and my hair is in great shape to do what? Have fun. We're not having fun with our natural hair because we're listening to the people who are like, oh, this rule and this rule and that rule. What rules? The only rule is to do things that you want to do to your hair. Let's do things that are healthy though. That doesn't put our hair in a state, that doesn't ruin the condition of our hair, that gives us room to actually play with our hair. That's what we want to do. I used, it was a blow dryer, like the blow dryer comb and a blow dryer. If you like the video, I appreciate the video. What video? I did not video this because Kristen did this the other day when she colored my hair. So I just let her blow it out when she colored my hair the other day because I don't do anything to it. I just like, okay, I'm going to go back to my wash and go. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. This man rolled his whole window down, was like, I like your hair from across the street. So I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh, maybe I need a new look or something. How can I join the site for personal consultation? So, Felicia, we don't do personal consultations, but we do have a resource, our visual library, See Some Curls, where we literally walk you through learning how to do your hair, what to look for, how to go about doing it, how to choose what to use, that kind of thing. Determining what hairstyles you want to wear for yourself. My skin, it's the color, because I need some sun, some serious sun. Okay, you got a couple more maintenance cuts. Yeah, get through your maintenance cuts, and then once you reach your goal, have at it, have fun. Can you grow your hair to bra strap length with wash and go only? I had someone saying thin your hair over time and lead to breakage. All I wear are wash and goes. And at this point, what is bra strap length hair going to do for what it's doing right now? My hair actually in a ponytail looks shorter, but it looks really long when it's down. I guess it has a lot to do with the way my face is shaped, the way I have a shorter neck. Like there's all these other things that we're not considering. We're like, I want to have, this is cute. And it's not even that bra strap. Well, it probably is, but that's neither here nor there. It's sitting up right here. You needed to do something, not just be long hair and what, then what? It's long and then what? It's not happily nappy. It's not about our wash and goes better for hair. I don't do twist outs. One, they take too long to do. Two, clients will have to leave here in the twist. I'm not going to take them there because more than likely they're not going to be dry. Is there a technique for doing so? Yes, I know stylists who are doing it. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do it. So that's why I don't. It just takes much longer. You spend more time in the salon getting the twist than you do a wash and go. I can do wash and goes faster. And I can, as soon as Brittney just got under the dryer. I have to get my charger. Hold on. Brittney got under, sorry, we started at 11:30. It's 1:06. It took 1 hour and a half just to get Brittney under the dryer. If I wasn't talking to y'all or talking through a lot of the process, I would have had her under the dryer in about an hour, 15 minutes at the max, because she doesn't have a ton of hair. Hold on, I gotta charge it up before it dies. Ooh. I should have used a different stand, so bear with me while I get this stuff to work out. There we go. I use far less product with better quality products. Where the curls reside, right. Bra strap means nothing when you're 5 feet tall, especially if you have curly hair. Where the curl, her hair is thick and pretty. Thank you. What toppers did you use on top of UFG? Today on Brittney, I used hold because I always use hold, and she needed the hold. And then I also used inner piece, and I used inner piece specifically because Brittney has never seen her hair like this. This is the first time she's wearing a professionally done wash and go, or a wash and, let's just say a well done wash and go. And then she's used to her hair being like more pliable, softer. You guys might say softer. She's used to that feeling. So I wanted to give her that pliability for the first time and not give her my like full strength wash and go, because you know I can go in. I like hold. Oh, I love you too. I think it's Sayani. Sayuni? Is it Sayuni? I love it. And all the way from Tanzania. I would love to go to Tanzania. My professor in college used to always talk about how beautiful the beaches were in Tanzania. And I just feel like that's something I have to see for myself in person. I love washing those. My hair is short, so I only do pushback. If I leave the bangs hanging, they look so weird. You need a haircut. What conditioner did you use? I used 3 different ones, all for 3 different reasons. And it's not really so much about the conditioner I use, it's how I use the conditioner that I was working with. If you want to know more about conditioner, that's where See Some Curls comes into play. We talk about what we're using and how we're using it for a reason. My hair is too fine for twist outs, but I would love to do more blowouts. Go for it. But what I will say is make sure you're using a heat protectant and don't do them too often. Like, you know, just let's not be blowing it out every week. Like I should be able to if I possibly can. I can probably get 2 weeks out of this, but I'm also going on vacation. So more than likely maybe this might make it to vacation, but it won't make it on vacation. So I'm gonna have to pack my products with me to make it pass, because I'm definitely going to get in the pool. I can't swim, but I'll be in the pool. I wish I could find a professional in my area. I wish you could too. I believe she mentioned that earlier in the video, and this live will stay up. You guys will be able to watch it again. The intent for this was to again have this dialogue about 4C hair. So this content is out of the ordinary for YouTube, because YouTube is like this quick video, somebody doing something. Sometimes they do them quick, sometimes they take 29 minutes. But this video will stay up. I'm here from Barbados, so it's hard finding products, but I'm slowly learning that my hair needs what my hair needs, and that's awesome. And that's the best part. If you can understand what your hair needs, right, then you can determine what to do it with. And even if you don't have the products that we're using in our salon, you can be using anything that is going to give you a result that's favorable to you. and still have hair that's in great condition and great shape. I think the biggest, there's a couple, like I think the largest takeaways from anything that we do is, one, we want you to be able to see yourself in a way you've never seen yourself before. 2, have a different relationship with your hair than you've had in the past. 3, do it simply without fuss. And we don't want you to spend a lot of money doing it. Like I think those are key takeaways. And then we just want to shift your mindset about natural hair in general. Is a hood dryer necessary or handheld okay? Vanessa, without a doubt, our businesses could not operate without these hood dryers. Like, we're in love with hood dryers, but we understand that sometimes you don't have time, sometimes you don't have space, sometimes your lifestyle just doesn't allow you to have a hood dryer in your space. So, I mean, you can get away with doing a diffuser, using a diffuser. You'll need a diffuser attachment. So you can use a dryer, but you need a diffuser attachment with the dryer. It's probably gonna take a long time though. I mean, you gotta hold it. Now, if you have a hood dryer, you can sit under it and you can read a book, you can do some social media or whatever you decide to do with your time, but that is possible. Is it best practice to use high heat? So I'm using high heat, high speed right now. That's what we're using. I find my washing go gets disrespectfully shrunken, and I can't do much for it by day 3. But I remember you guys don't recommend stretching. We don't necessarily recommend stretching, but it sounds like that maybe where your hair is right now. 2, you could possibly need a haircut, and that haircut can really help put things in perspective for you, because now that hair has an intent and a purpose. We're really about being intentional about where the hair lays. You see, even though I've blown my hair out, and because everybody's always so concerned, like, will my hair work in a blowout if I do curly cuts? I only curly cut. This is my blown out hair. It's where it's supposed to be, where it's gonna lay. I think there's one piece right here. That piece goes like back there. But yeah, it's where it's supposed to be. I appreciate the knowledge you have been sharing. I have joined Season Curls, and it's been life-changing for me as a busy mom. I'm so glad. We're busy moms. Between the 2 of us, there are 3 children, and all of them have a lot of hair. All the kids, we got a kid, all our kids got hair. All the kids, all the hair. And so we are doing things that are for our children's hair that works best for our lifestyle. And again, Elise is doing what she can because she has a new baby and a 4-year-old, and we're all in a panini. So do your best. What was the cream you used? You said melted into the wet product. It was Inner Peace. I'm getting tattoo removal now the first 2.5 weeks every month. I have to avoid high heat on the air. I'm forced to use diffuser. Is there any way to get a stronger hold using your product list? We are up. It is a stronger hold. The products on the list that we're using do have a stronghold. We're getting 7 to 14 days in some cases. The dryer does, and how you dry the hair is going to have an impact. If you don't diffuse correctly, you'll end up with more frizz. And more frizz means less longevity. Okay. So you have to decide like how you go about diffusing your hair to get where you want with the results. In terms of having low density hair, what styles do you recommend to give the illusion that I have normal density hair? Well, first of all, that low density hair still needs to be cut. We need to cut it into some sort of shape, something that is going to give the illusion of fullness. Another thing that people sleep on is hair color. If it's possible for you, if your hair is in the condition to be colored. Hair color, you see my roots, how warm my roots are. Even though I'm high density, I'm not as dense in my front area as I am in the back. But even this area right here where my hair is sort of fine right here, I know y'all like, girl, you can't tell because of the hair color, but I'm really fine right here. When I step back, you can't see it. Look at that illusion. The illusion of fullness comes from deepening the roots and then adding some color. We sleeping on color. We scared. We scared to get color. Somebody was saying, hold on. Yeah, we got all the kids all here. Aisha, what are your thoughts on twisting creams? I prefer a foam, but I've also, like I said, I got to try it for myself. I have not done it yet, but I also, and I know I will, like the idea of using a cream and a foam. I do like the idea of that, using a, and when I say cream, I'm really saying using a leave-in and then a foam for twist outs. Using heat during the conditioning process is unnecessary. It's not necessarily unnecessary. It's just like, why? Do you have to do it? And is it going to make that much of a difference? Is moisture shampoo always necessary for a last shampoo step? Or is there any time when you only use all purpose? Personally, I always use the moisture shampoo. I just have to. It's just in my spirit to do that. I don't know any other way. Thank you. You're amazing. I love this. Thank you. I love y'all. We got to give ourselves grace while we're trying to live in a Pamela Anderson. Okay. What? First you have to get the hair in great shape. Be your own hair goal first. And once you reach your personal hair goal status for you, not what you see on Instagram, not what you see on Facebook, for you, once you reach it, then let's have fun and let's play with our hair. Do you do a longer part to avoid a flat top? No. Any stylists that use your techniques that reside in Trinidad couldn't find any directory. If they're not on directory, then they don't exist. I'm not saying there aren't stylists there. You'll have to use Facebook, Instagram. Use the hashtag and see if you can find somebody and research them and see if any of their methods, their techniques or applications match up to what you're looking to do. Hey, Amsterdam. Happy I found you guys. I'm so tired of all the things I did to my hair. Glad I found you guys, knowing it's not necessary. So we're so happy to have y'all here. Real talk. I'm not going to be on here too much longer because once Brittney is dry, I'll make a new stream for her drying parts. Because I'm trying not to make this video be too long. It's my effort to keep the video not being as long. What do you do if the wash and go only lasts a few days? You're wet and reapply gel. You can co-wash and then recycle. What is the brand of dryer that Brittney is under that I'm looking at? The dryer that Brittney is under is a professional dryer. It's a Collins dryer. The dryer runs about $800 plus, because it comes with a big ass box shipping. So it's a lot of money. I would not buy this dryer for my own home. Having deep conditioner, with heat for over a year now since I started following Aishia. I don't do it either. And I have high lift color, have been high lifted or have had high lift color since summer of 17. Summer. And honestly, had I not cut my hair 2 times and suffered some breakage due to a hair color choice that I made, my hair would be, waist length at this point. I don't honestly find that to be this goal though. Hello, Saudi Arabia. Using available products with your techniques. Does anyone here have any good hood dryer recommendations? Niku, here's what I want y'all to know about hood dryers. 1, find a dryer that meets your budget. Find one that fits your space. That's it. They're all pretty much the same. You ain't getting one of these $800 joints. You got the same dryer everybody else got, just at a different price point. But I learned what I needed to know, and I'm grateful for the info. Awesome, Rhonda. I'm so happy that things are more simple for you. Thanks. Hubby is about to put that $800 bill. Yeah, this dryer is really obtrusive, though. I wouldn't suggest or recommend buying this dryer unless it was going to make you money. This is a money-making dryer. We have these dryers because it makes us money. And they flow with the way we need to work every day. Any tips for removing permanent color or to nurture color my gray hair naturally? 1, see a colorist. 2, get a consultation so you know exactly, so you can get exactly what you want. Because you're saying a lot of things and they don't really align or match up. Did you talk about the difference between thick gels versus light gels, like glaze? What's that, girl? What is that? There are, in our world, there are botanical gels, and then there are gels that have anti-humectants. We use humectant and anti-humectant gels. That's pretty much where gels live or reside in our world. So it's not so much a heavy gel or gel, humectant, or anti-humectant gel. It's been a while since I watched the video. It's good to see you in action. Hey, Cindy. I'll be making a clap right in the salon. Thank you, Tamia. I saw Curly Style say that custards don't dry, so you'll get frizz with no hole. Is that true? I mean, I would not use a custard. And then it depends on what does that custard say? What does the company say it's supposed to do? And then what are the directions behind that custard? I'm going to grab a custard real quick just so you guys can understand. Okay, of the products we have in the Salon, Papaya Slip is a custard. This is Papaya Slip. This is a product that we use as a topper and wash and goes. Their directions is that it forms a strong, flexible hold for styling, anti-humidity, anti-frizz, alcohol-free. Apply to clean, wet hair. Style as desired, air or diffuse. As with all hair care, avoid contact with eyes. This, for my hair, a strong, flexible hold? No, God. It doesn't work like that. And my hair is going to be frizzy from the jump. So this is not a styling product that's going to work for coarse hair, coarse surface texture hair, and getting the hold and definition that we're looking for. So no. So we actually use this Papaya Slip as an anti-humectant over the humectant gels that we use as a base. Chantel, you just received a trim but still struggling with fairy knots. Was that your first trim? Was it your second trim? Did you just start going back to the salon? Like, what's going on? What are you asking to be cut off? It's a little bit more than that. Like, it's just not like what's happening at this haircut. But she does not do curly cuts or set natural curls. She mainly does silk cuts, long house silk cuts. And I watch her videos over and over from Season Curls. I know I need more water, but I do not need to omit and keep bamboo. But do I need to omit? No. First trim in a long time. If this is the first trim you had in a long time, then your hair is not quite in the shape that you thought it was there. And it's going to take some time to get it back in shape. 2, you probably need to cut more than you cut, but you probably didn't want the stylist you was like, oh, just dust it. Baby, this hair you ain't cut in a long time needed more than a dusting. And that's it. You needed a haircut. Like, if you have not been to the hair salon, don't get to the salon and get gun shy with those scissors. Cut off what you need to cut. You'll be in better shape, because now what you're experiencing is you don't like what you're feeling right now, but you also wasn't feeling getting what needed to be cut off. Yeah, and stylists are very conservative these days, because y'all think that stylists are scissor happy, and it's really like, we see here and we want it to be better. We want you to be better on that first trip versus the 9th trip that you make it back. Is this what happens in Season Curls? We actually have pre-recorded material in Season Curls, and we show up once a month to either answer questions or talk about something that comes up a lot. And there is a section for you guys to ask questions. Hey, Brittney, can you turn that down a little bit? Thank you. Do you need heat protectant when using the dryer after each wash? Not for a wash and go. If you're sitting on a hood dryer, no. Hood dryers are the equivalent of standing outside on a hot, warm, breezy day. Indirect heat. Direct heat comes from a handheld dryer with a nozzle attachment or without the nozzle. That's direct heat. When you use a diffuser, it like sends the air around, kind of like a fan. How can I tell how much hair I need to cut? Ask a hairstylist. Don't try to figure it out yourself. Seriously. Could you put a video on Season Pro's page that shows us how to diffuse properly? Because I travel a lot and diffuse is the only drying method that makes sense for me. Elise, is the diffusing video from Harrington in there or no? Because there was some diffusing in that. Though I get to join from again, I still learn a lot. Awesome. How often should you use a Key Lady shampoo if you swim twice a week? Key Lady shampoo has nothing to do with swimming. We're actually going to add a section to see some curls about swimming because it's coming up quite a bit. So we're going to be adding a section about swimming and to see some curls very soon. Just a big thanks for all that y'all do. I had COVID fallout last spring and didn't know how to recover after seeing the derm, and y'all walked me through the hair and my hair thriving. Pamela, that is amazing. I'm so happy for you. Seriously. Are single strand knots a sign of unhealthy hair or normal coarse surface texture behavior? Do you have a single strand knot or is your hair just coarse? Because I think some people that think they have single strand knots actually have coarse hair, and what they're feeling is the bumps from the cuticle. People who feel my hair like, oh, I don't have single strand knots. I just have really coarse hair. It's really, really bumpy. So when I smooth my finger down my hair, I can literally feel the bumps, even in the smooth, I'll say. Yep. So there's 2 diffuser videos there. Hi, first time watcher, love the process. Kinky, curly, good cuts that you use, and how often should I deep condition with heat? Thank you, Suzette. We talk about deep conditioning inside of season curls. Understanding the conditioning, what conditioning is supposed to do will be more helpful than me just telling you about deep conditioner. You guys sometimes want a lot of tips, but if you understand like what conditioning you're supposed to do and then what deep conditioner is supposed to do, and then you will be able to decide if you need to use a deep conditioner in the first place. The other part that you asked about Kinky Curly is that, do you like the results that you get from Kinky Curly? Have you used it and do you like the results? No, I'm talking about the little knots on the end. When was the last time you had a haircut? Janelle, when was the last time you had a haircut? Do you recommend the Dyson dryer for a better wash and go outcome? It's not. The only thing that's better is the user. The user who has the most knowledge is the one who's going to be better than everybody. I could use the most basic thing and get amazing results. It's because of my experience as a user. First, we have to be great users, and then we can have bomb ass wash and goes. You talked about humectant, anti-humectant. Can you give an example of an anti-humectant gel? I just showed you papaya slip. That's the anti-humectant. If you want to understand what anti-humectants are, see some curls. Because if you guys ask me a question that's in See Some Curls, I'm just directing y'all back to See Some Curls, because that's why we created See Some Curls in the first place, so that you have a resource to rely on to give you the information that you are seeking. After wash and go set, do you cover your hair from steam in the shower throughout the week? I leave my covering on when I'm in the shower, take it off immediately after I get out the shower so that my hair can get the steam. Do you need a different detangling brush for fine compared to coarse hair? No, whatever detangling brush works the best for you. Icre Hole is an anti-humectant gel. It is not. The anti-humectant is aloe-based. It's a humectant. I have a Dyson and a hood dryer. I pick which one based on the finish I want and how much time I have. And that's what it comes down to, Kana. What do you have time for? And what result do you want? I use both the majority of the time just because my ends don't fit under the hood dryer. Oh, you said hold is both actually? Depending on the climate, at least. I would only say depending on the climate. Depends on the climate. Thanks for the hood dryer diffuser. Heat level description compares to a warm sunny day. Text that fear out of using the dryer weekly. Yeah, I want to punch the person who gave everybody that advice about using a hood dryer. I just want to punch them right in the chest, hard. No, in the throat, so they can't talk. What is the difference between the finish between the two? The finish between what? The hood dryer and the diffuser? Hello, Uno. You are so right about the back. I'm so hit and miss with the back of my head and shorts. Understood. Okay, I'm probably gonna go check Brittney in a few minutes. Ooh, somebody was angry. I wonder what made them angry. Hello, Tasha. Your nails are always bomb, by the way. Thank you, A Jackson. Yeah, we do use both though. I'm sorry, did you say acrylic hold is a humectant? It is a humectant. At least said oddly it's both. And I'm gonna say in what climate would it be both? in different climates. What treatment can we use to counter hard water? Just using a I can't get it out. Let me think. Just use a clarifying shampoo regularly should be enough. But for the hair, the salon, it's like, let me do this one step further for you. How do you achieve your fluffy blowout? Just blew my hair out. Just blew it out. And then I twisted it up at night. So that's why it has a bit of texture to it on the ends. Looks like I might have rolled it and I did not. So it's just a blowout. No curl, no additional heat. Oh, it was an accident. I was like, oh man, why are you so angry? Hello, my products came today and I purchased the Balance and Boost Color Radiance Conditioner. I create hold. I should use both conditioners or just the Boost Hidden Curls. Why did you buy all those conditioners? Why did you buy them? We use them for different reasons. I believe in Season Pros, and I'm actually for sure, and Season Pros will explain why we may use all three conditioners at one time. What style product should you use for a roller set? Queen Pink, if you have hair for a roller set, that you can go from wet to dry on a roller set, a foam. Rich, because I create hold here in human as Oklahoma needs some help. Mm-hmm. What heat protector did you use for your hair blowout? I did not do my blowout. It was done when I got my color done. Yeah, I was like, yeah, what climate? Humectant, very humectant in Chicago. But to say that would just be to say that it depends on the climate. And in moist environments, I create hold will start taking on water. Okay, thanks. I'm on the fence on whether or not to try to purchase the Dyson. I definitely hate sitting under the dryer. Yeah, you either don't have to hold the dryer or sit under the dryer and just do something. I'm pretty sure that you do social media, do some mindless social media while you're under the dryer. To be honest, I have several backups. AG Boost because of Elise and Aisha. Gotta keep my favorite. Jack B Wilson, is that a diffuser? Oh, I'm talking to somebody else. Okay, I'm gonna check Brittney in just a minute. I think some people are like, okay, I'm not gonna stay here for the question part. What does it mean when your wash and go gets matted? Sounds like you could spend some more time in the conditioning phase or process of conditioning and working your detangling tool and fingers while you're conditioning your hair. Yeah, we do use it. So yeah, I create holes like a nectar. So your climate's not as humid. I don't know. I don't know. My hair doesn't last there, so I don't know. My hair does not do well in Georgia. Sharon, then go ahead and try it out. I do my best, cleanse, condition, style, and rock my hair all week. My hair is perfect to me. Awesome. The Dyson is a handheld dryer with diffusing capabilities. You add an attachment, it becomes a diffuser. It's 2 hours doing a class on it. I use hold with no topper and GA. We're talking about you on clients with what hair? Yeah, your clients who have smooth hair that could work for, not clients with coarse hair. Trying to figure out my product combo for this Alabama humidity. That I create hold will not fly with the major changes in climate in Chicago. We get too many temperature changes in a day. In fact, the other day when it was like 83 degrees, it turned to 52 degrees or 42 degrees that evening. Okay, her dryer yourselves. Oh, it's fairly dry. It's one little crazy spot. Ooh, it's good though. That was actually too much. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't touch. Okay, like 15 more minutes. So one little spot in the dryer that doesn't seem to dry, that was spur. How often should you get a haircut? Haircuts for clients who wear tapers every 4 to 8 weeks. Anybody outside of this, well, clients who have fine strands, usually about 10 to 12 weeks. Everybody else can go 16, and a few people can go past 16 weeks. Yeah, I was thinking they couldn't be coarse. It's like this, the minute humidity drops on the scene, my hair is like, it's like, Alabama humidity eats UFG I create whole for breakfast. A third topper is my savior. I can see that. So now y'all see why diving into the why and see some curls is so important. I guess I have to watch again because I'm confused now. I've been using Curly Magic as a base and I create hold as a topper. If it works for you in your climate, this is why we spend a lot of time talking about, well, in fact, there is a whole video, I create holds versus I create volume. But this is why we talk so much about assessing and what does your hair need. I mean, that's the major conversation piece that's missing from all of the hair content that's out there. Nobody's talking about the how, why, what. We're just looking for the how and why. We're just all going to the what. What did you use? It's never, what did you use? What did you use? Oh, you got a what? What did you use? It doesn't matter what I use. Because no matter what I use, unless you and I have the same hair, you're not going to get this result. You're not going to get the same result. I'm trying the Mop Top as a third this week to see how it works with her hair. So far, so good. I liked it. My client who got 8 days through night sweats liked it. So, Iris, that's something that we help you to mitigate and see some curls. How much gel should you use? Depends on how much you need for the result that you want. Where can I order papaya slip? The company's called Trepador, and there are some U.S. distributors. So you'll have to look around to find a U.S. distributor. I do know for a fact of one. I'm not sure if this distributor, the Brown Beauty Co-op in D.C. has a store where they sell hair and beauty products, and they were shipping during the earlier part of the corona. Yep, when the seasons change, I add my third topper. Summer is hectic. I can see that. I need to watch again. I watched too many times and my appointment is far away. Keep in mind, this is my first time actually doing my hair. I refuse the salon anymore to gel. There's a difference between eye cream hold and eye cream volume other than what was said and the going through the back bar is season curls. I didn't see that. There's an actual whole video, a 1 hour video discussing it. It's in season curls, a whole video. Are you okay with the lock method? No, I'm not. I'm laughing because I was like, I'm not okay with it. You know why I'm not okay with it? One, the lock method doesn't address the main idea of the hairstyle. One, the lifestyle of the client. Two, the results that the client is looking for. It is just this rote process and approach to hair that does not take into consideration, again, the style, the finish, and the lifestyle of the person who is doing their hair. When we're talking about hair as hairstylists, we're using products based on the finish that you want. I would never, or any hairstylist I know for a matter of fact, would never, ever use a gel to set a roller set. Using a gel on a roller set is not going to give you the finish you want because gel creates a film. And that film, once you touch it and start, going through it and combing through it, it breaks and it dissipates. And now you have no hold. So using the lock method is like using gel on a roller set. Not going to get you the results that you want. And then all that work down the drain. I think that's the hard part for a lot of hairstylists. Like, you did all that, and that's what you ended up with. We be so mad at some of the tutorials that we end up watching, because not because we wanted to watch them, they just kind of come up and just be so mad. Like, I spent time watching this tutorial, and she put cream on a flexi rod set. Oh my God. Oh, you just don't understand. Okay, bowl culture. I didn't know. I haven't seen anything, but also we have shut down the digital salon, so I haven't seen much. But she is still up and running. So bowl culture. Thank you very much. Who wants a crunchy, flaky roller set? That is not. If you ever had a roller set, that's not what you want. Lock doesn't even give you moisture. It doesn't. Do I need to use heat protector every time I diffuse? Nope. Any suggestions? Diffusing is the same as this hood dryer. The only difference between the hood dryer and a handheld dryer with a diffuser attachment is that you're holding it in your hand and you're concentrating the air with your hand and your arm in very specific places. How you doing? That's the only difference. They both blow air around kind of like in a wind, like circular motions like this, as opposed to a full stream of air that a handheld dryer does with a concentrator or no concentrator attachment. So again, hood hair dryer, handheld dryer with attachment, indirect heat. Indirect heat is the equivalent of standing outside on a warm sunny day with a breeze blowing. Handheld dryer with attachment diffuser or without the without nozzle attachment and without the nozzle attachment is direct heat. Curling iron, flat iron, curling wand, direct heat. You're taking a heat source and you're putting it directly on the hair. Saying they're different. I'm going to be distracted all day going through see some curls instead of working. That's what happens, Natasha. Just take your time and you're going to have to watch those videos multiple times. Hey, Ontario. What's up, Canada? I've never been thinking of joining Season Pros. DS was everything. Wait, you've been thinking of joining Season. We've been adding content over there. And we're adding content as we see fit. So there will be some swimming content going up. And since I am going on vacation, I will, Elise is going to do it, but I'm also going to do a version of it as well. Because I will be wearing a swimsuit and get in the water and get in the tan. Okay, I think, did I turn the dryer back on? Oh, these dryers are so quiet after they're on. I was like, is it dryer? Look at this. Who are you? Hey, she's almost done. So when she finishes, we are gonna go head over to another. Well, maybe we'll stay here because the light's better here, and cut her. Swimming for salt water. Salt water, chlorine, it's just swimming, period. We're just addressing swim me. We don't need y'all be making this way too deep. It is not as deep as you think it is. If hair was this deep, hairstylists really should make way more money than we make. We ain't making that much money to make it that deep. Hi, Emily. We got you. Hello, Emily. We got it. Yeah. If Emily keeps going, I'm gonna shut Emily down. They said, Emily, you good? First of all, y'all are a mess, and I should expect that from you all. Hello, Kenya. I really should expect that from all of y'all. They're like, Emily, what's good? What's good, Emily? I used Mousse Def for my twist outs this week all by itself. It blew my mind. Best twist out ever. Have not had to retwist nothing. My curls are popping. I'm saying that as someone who usually wears a wash and goes. That's what's up, Crystal. Let's give Crystal a round of applause. I'm excited for you. I'm sure people were like giving you compliments on top of compliments, and just like it was just an amazing experience for you. So I'm happy for you. Dry cuts. How about blow drying with the blow dryer brush? Is that direct heat application or indirect? That is direct. That is direct heat. Tom Brady say, I do not have time. My patience is like this then. Listen, you blocked Emily. She had to go. Oh, Lord. I was like, no. Not blocked and report. It's like, can we get a police? Oh, listen, the law, is it somebody? Have you talked about rod sets? I get excited and bought the Nairobi moves. Now I need to know what to do with it. You can use it to put your hair in a bun. You can use it to slick it back. You can use foam to do twist outs, braid outs. We don't do rod sets. If we're going to do a rod set, we're going to pay somebody to do said rod set, because rod sets take a special skill set, also special party to do. I have seen way too many trash rod sets all over the social media space. No shade to people who do them. Just they don't look like the ones I see the professionals doing. So I really want to save you the acne and pain. Do a more simple hairstyle. Like if you can do a wash and go and a twist out, then maybe you can just try a rod set. Maybe. If you can't do a twist out, a braid out, or a wash and go, you are not ready for a rod set, friend. You're not. I really love to use leave-ins. What leave-ins do you guys recommend? We only use leave-ins. Well, not really a leave-in, but we'll use a cream styler, actually. Cream styler. That's what we're saying. We're not saying leave-ins. We don't say leave-ins anymore, but we are using a cream styler as a base to twisting. We do. We do. Not a leave-in. We don't use leave-ins and wash and goes because leave-ins block out the gel, because we're using botanical gels, from doing the thing that it's supposed to do. When you cut our hair, can you explain the triangle base angle again? Is it possible to have type 4 hair that's more silky than rough? My wet hair feels silky, so my friend says it's type 3. How about we throw that whole thing away and don't think about it again? Let's start there. And let's talk about, is the surface texture smooth? Is it silky? Is it rough? Is it coarse? Let's talk about the density. Let's talk about, and the density, I'm talking about the amount of hairs per square inch. Let's talk about your lifestyle and the diameter of your strand. Let's talk about those things. Let's take the whole letter number system and just toss it in the garbage can. I don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. It's not even, you have either coarse, silky, or smooth surface texture, meaning what it feels like when you run your hands down it. Your style queen, she really do. Yeah, if your sets and twist outs don't look like style beauty queens, then do not attempt walk away from the rods. Yep. Style queen and Style by Reese. They those two. I watch their videos for inspiration. Like, okay, I think I can. And then I don't think I can. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not them. I think they do amazing twists. Amazing. They're both of them. Both. Agreed. There's no hard copy. Email us for troubleshooting. Can we discuss that more Black women have finer hair than can I can't really put my licensure behind that. I can't, because that's not what I've experienced from being behind the chair. And I actually work with hair for a living. That's not what I see. That's not at all what I see. Finer, and if you're talking about fine and density, that's not even what I see either. There's a lot of multiple densities, and there are a lot of people who have multiple strands size. But no, I cannot, I would not rest my cosmetology license that Black women have finer hair than we, no, I'm not resting my cosmetology license on that. That's too general of a statement when that is not indicative of the thing that I'm actually seeing when I'm working with hair. That's not true. Mm-mm. What is the difference between surface texture, silky versus smooth versus rough versus coarse? Silky surface textures are reflective like glass. Smooth surface textures, they are not reflective, but they are matte. So like a matte smooth surface. I'm trying to think of a fabric that would fit into that, and I can't think of anything. Like patent leather would be silky. Can't think of a smooth right now, but of course, somebody, Saba Reese actually said, she's like, it's like suede. I like that one. Some of us just have wool, and we just need to just be, just accept me. My hair is woolly. It's like wool, but it's Burberry, no less. I have Burberry. It's thousands of dollars. Is there a way to make a blowout on fine, low density hair look fuller? No, it's gonna be whatever it looks like is what it's gonna look like. Can't make it bigger. Suede is matte and it's textured. Suede is textured. If you look closely at suede and you rubbed around it, it's got texture to it. It's coarse. Can UFD flake or is the gel cast breaking? I have a silky surface texture that doesn't seem to hold on to water. You have a silky surface texture, but that means you just need to. You gotta work on the ratio of product to water with your hair. And if you have silky and there may be some coarseness still mixed into your silky hair. She actually, Brittney, has some smooth hair and she has some coarse hair, and it's all mixed together. I love your hair. Thank you. No, I was getting an idea, but I said it as I typed it. Oh, okay. Is it healthy to wash my hair once or twice a month? Hair should be shampooed every 7 to 10 days. 1, hygiene. 2, we got to get the dirt, oil, environmental debris. Environmental debris is not just the stuff outside, it's stuff in your bathroom that floats around in the air when you use your bathroom. And we want the hair to get moisture. Getting moisture in the hair requires you to shampoo, condition, and style it regularly. You're doing it every 2 weeks. You put in your hair and say dehydration, that it doesn't have to be in. Bring your hair, come over to this chair since we got this little window light. People can see over here. All right, so we're gonna cut Brittney's hair. Let you guys see what it's looking like, how it is shaping up. She's like about 75-80% dry. Little damp at the roots, but she's in a condition where I can cut her. I'm actually gonna take her out of this cake because it's the wet one. Let her see herself a little bit there. What do you think, Brittney, of what you are looking
Like where to touch it? Can I touch it yet?
Touch it on the outside only, like gently, very gently. But it's super gently. What do you think?
I love it. It does remind me of my sister's hair.
Yeah, but your hair is just tighter.
Yeah, hers is like a lot looser.
Her hair is loose. Yeah, I think y'all's hair is a lot alike. She's just a little more, seems silky.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, now you look real professional.
It does look good. It makes my face look different. It's weird. I'm like looking at myself like,
who is this?
now I'm a real professional.
I didn't ask Aisha to change me. Do you think this would be a way you would like to wear your charms for me? Yeah, I know, it's so extra. We're so extra.
I feel like I'm in a church choir.
Well, it's kind of churchy in here, you know. This is hair church. It's hair church, yeah. We do a little hair church.
Teaching us the hair gospel.
Yes. So do you think you'll wear your hair like this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She about to flex on us real quick.
I love it.
So what I'm gonna do, because Brittney and I had not discussed shape, but she needs a shape. And we're going to cut in what we call the base. And for professionals, she sort of is in a taper, but I'm not using I'm not going in as a taper because that's not what she wants, so to speak. But I know what I'm doing, so because I'm professional. Let me put my glasses on. I may need to sleep a little bit. Took them off because they were making me sweat while I was washing your hair. So I'm gonna go in. So somebody was asking earlier about triangles and what angles and whatnot. Here's the thing about curly hair, especially curly hair, tight curly hair. Tight curly hair is three-dimensional. So think of a cube versus drawing a square on a piece of paper. Okay. The cube in your hands is three-dimensional. You see all angles and sides of it. Mm-hmm. When you draw a square on a piece of paper, it's just that two-dimensional square. The object or what you drew and the paper. 1, 2, 3. You can see all sides, whole it. Yep. So that makes it three-dimensional. Your hair lives out out in space. There we go. It lives out in space. And so we're still using two-dimensional cutting techniques to cut hair that lives out in space. We're just addressing where it lives. That's all we're doing. So do me a favor, tilt your chin down to your chest. Let's see back here. A little bit better. There we go. Actually, yes, it's not right here. She's a little damp at the roots, no big deal. We'll work around it. So she's short back in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up just a little bit. I'm telling y'all about this haircut and I'm talking like I'm talking to the pros. But she's shortest back here.
Yeah, because
What you do?
I used to never like this part long.
Oh, you kept cutting it off?
Yeah, I kept shaving it down.
Oh, wow.
And I decided to stop. So this is like not even a year, maybe like 7 months.
Long cheers. Let me my long ones.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been doing that for a few years?
Yeah. So I haven't cut in like 8 months. I just decided to just let it grow out.
Okay, because she's letting this grow out, I'm still going to come back here and cut it. So I'm making an angle back here. The reason why I'm making an angle, because that hair needs a place to rest on. So the hair up here, this hair is actually creating a rest spot for the hair up here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. To keep it lifted. Because when it starts to grow out, you'll see it'll start getting floppy and hanging down. I don't want those reading arms. So she will be cut in a taperish style, but not necessarily a super intentional taper. That makes sense. Sometimes you get what you bring in. So where are you at this point in time? This is where she is right now. And because she wants to grow out, I'm addressing that as well. So know what you want for a goal for your haircut. You're not going to get that today because look at what you bought it. Like I'm always like, what did you bring to the salon though? And she has hair that goes all the way down here. Yeah. I'll have to address that as well to go with her hair as it grows out. Super hairy. Yeah, you do. You have a lot of there. Well,
it's hairy. That side of my family is very,
yeah, Hispanics typically are pretty
so hairy.
This is true. Somebody's gonna text me later like, that is not true. It's not all Hispanics.
Not all Hispanics, but
a lot of them.
Yeah.
And already from here, you can probably see what's going on. We got a little bit of shape starting to pop off back here. I'm not cutting her hair off, but we have to make sense of what we have before us. And making sense sometimes means that I'm gonna have to pull these shears out, or any stylist has to pull out some shears, and we don't have to take off some stuff that's just not serving us. If it doesn't serve us, then why are we keeping it? right? And it's a way to start over and start anew too. Like new hair, new way I wear my hair, a new way I'm seeing my hair. I know somebody's probably like, oh my gosh, she's got a bald hair. I'm really not,
don't freak me out.
Somewhere on the other side of the screen, somebody is. But it's for the better. Remember, haircuts are not about what you take off, it's what you leave behind.
That's a good one.
That's a new way to approach it. We're shifting the way we think about hair. Some of the things that we think about hair is just they're not serving us. It's just not serving us. Serving how we want to be seen in the world, serving how we would like to wear our hair. It's just not serving. And especially since up here, like some of the hair is really short up here. When we get up to the top, and so we want to get all that to make sense. Have some cohesiveness. That's the goal. Well, her and I have not talked about shape. What she did tell me, which is very important, is that she's like, I want my hair to grow into a bob. Bam. In fact, if you guys have been following and y'all know who Jazzy is, basically this is Jazzy. When we cut her hair in November, and I don't know if y'all seen, October. Just cut her hair recently. Her hair has grown so much. Yep. She's in the same place that Jazzy was. As far as hairstylists are concerned, we actually do work with hairstylists. We do train hairstylists around the country. It's a training that hairstylists have to be interested in, so they invest their money to learn techniques and methods that will help them in their business. We do have a list of those stylists who have taken class or completed class with us. You can find it on blackcurlmagic.com. It's our alumni stylist listing. You, though, even though they're on the list, it is up to you to do your due diligence to decide if that stylist is a good fit for you to partner up with. Just because they're on the list doesn't mean they're it for you. I stress that, not because I don't want my stylist friends to have clients. I stress that because I want my stylist friends to have clients who are a good fit for them, as they are a good fit to you. So she's got a really short area here, but here is where I start to just address the ends. Not trying to make anything get together, just literally addressing the old hair on the ends. This part has to grow in. Around, I would say for Brittney, by holiday season, her hair will be in a totally different place it is right now.
Think?
Yep. Because the other thing is you don't have any issues growing hair. Your hair grows. You haven't
I feel
seen
like
it.
it just grows so slow.
It really does. Not people who have hair, no. People with a lot of hair do not grow hair slow. It don't grow slow. Now, it probably has been seen that it's been growing slow because of your hair care practices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Stalled. They were just stalled. Yeah, you were stalled. But I can say without a doubt, I can say that came out without a doubt that our clients who have a lot of hair have no problem growing hair. I haven't seen a client, and I have a lot of clients with a lot of hair. I haven't seen anybody have any issue growing hair.
No.
Mm-hmm. They're not using any special oils. They're not using any special vitamins. Literally just taking care of it. Just like you take care of your plants. Do you notice any of your plants growing slow?
No.
Just taking care of them.
True.
And I know you take real good care of your plants. You have a lot of them, and they look really good.
It's a lot of money. I can't let that go to waste.
That's it, right there. You bought those plant babies into your home.
Mm-hmm.
You take really good care of them. I know because when we interviewed, she had the plants in the background. I was like, this beautiful tropical space having it in the background. Is she really in Chicago? Am I being catfish? Maybe she's on vacation at an Airbnb.
Nope, those are my babies.
So I'm still touching all of her hair, even though this hair appears kind of short. I'm still giving it some attention. Y'all see that nice line though? It's a beautiful line. You guys may say angle, but that's a line. And we want a nice solid line because I want to make somebody jealous in line to Target. Oh my God, her hair is so cool. And they're like, what product did you use to get your hair like that? You're like,
Water.
no, water. You don't get that with the water line. Oh my God, it's just water. Lots and lots of water. Like, was it Ice Mountain? Did you use Fiji?
Oh, definitely Fiji. Like good water.
In the future, when you go on vacation, you could decide, hey, braid it up or not braid it up. Could you imagine swimming around and just being out there, just living a curly life? No. Never imagine.
No.
Thought that was only cards for your sister.
Yep. Yeah. Cause she like never really gets braids. Like, I think she's gotten them, I want to say like 3 times.
Because when you get them, sometimes, like, I'm getting some braids soon, but I'm literally only going to have those braids in 2 weeks. I got to come out. Because I don't care how great of condition your hair is in, they can set you back. And so they do, like, it takes some time. I remember the last time I got braids in college, I had some individual braids that took 13 hours to get done. So, of course, I was like, these stand in for the whole summer. And happened in the whole summer. And when I took them out, when I got my hair done, I got my hair relaxed. My hair was so flimsy. It would not hold a curl. Like, I would curl it, and it's like, what curls? My hair laughed at me. It took 6 months for my hair, 6 months for my hair to get back in shape. So
Just from that.
So I was like, I know my hair is too temperamental for braids, but actually most people's hair is temperamental. And which is why a lot of people's hair just don't be in great shape when they're wearing braids all the time or wigs. Like, you have to like come out. Even if you do wear wigs, you still just need to treat your hair every single week.
Yeah. Hey.
So it's the care, the lack of care that's being taken that puts the hair in condition. So look straight ahead for me. You tilt, you get a new haircut. You do. I get that just so there. So at this point, I'm just addressing Anne's because she's shorter up here. That's gonna have to go back in. And doing so just means I am only going to address where her ends are really, really ratty and old. So the first cut is like we're giving it the best that we get, depending on what or depending on the condition, the ultimate goal of the client sitting in the chair. And as you can see, I have not chopped all her hair off. But this perimeter does get to be shorter because it's just, that's how it works. Tilt your head to the corner. Yep. Now I can see. Look your head. See it now?
Oh, it does look different.
Yep.
Oh,
Tilt your head
wow.
again for me. So I tilt because I can see better when you tilt versus trying to like peek under there. And usually this hair on the ear is just going to be shorter for a while. So this is what we're going to keep it really tight as the hair grows out. So as soon as this part hits here,
Okay.
these meet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look your head. See it now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That looks so much better.
Yeah, because you can either look like Michael Evans.
Not Michael Evans.
Michael Evans, yes. We all know who Michael Evans is. That's not the look you're going for. You don't want to be Michael Evans.
No, nowhere near that.
It's like, why would you bring him up right now? At a time like this when you're holding these years. Because it's a good visual. And so sure, you're like, absolutely not. No,
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 I don't want that.
no. I reject the whole Michael Evans idea that you might have. And know what your goal is. If your goal is a bob, let the stylist know up front that you want a bob. Because this is what look at that line though. Line. Yes, line. Hey, tilt your head to the corner. Yeah. I get to see what's happening in this corner here. Look straight ahead now. See it? Yeah. But otherwise, it starts looking kind of like overgrown and unpolished.
This honestly just looks like a shorter, tighter version of my sister's hair. Like,
That is so
I'm just
funny.
so surprised.
The idea, so her sister, for reference, has long shoulder length hair.
Mhm.
It's a long, very long bob.
Yeah.
Her hair is a little more silkier than Brittney's. But yeah, it does kind of look like her sister's hair. Okay, tilt your head again. This little corner always gives us. I don't know how to cut a taper forever. And then your hair is really tight back here. Yeah, pop it out and then disappear. Stay right there because I still can see. Finish right here. And the bottom area needs to be like really tight because that makes it also appear more polished. Appear more polished, it looks more polished. And plus that's how the base, which is the bottom area, is the shortest part of the entire haircut. Show the hair for me. Here. Tilt your head that way. We gotta make sure we get in here because then it starts looking in here and crazy. Show your hair for me. She is very hairy underneath here and tight. It's like a little hairy up here. You see this right in here? And look your hair. I'm going to stand up now. I'm holding on to the. I was trying to turn it around. That's what I was doing. They stand all the way up. Shake for me. How's she hearing? So if she can't shake, I'm going to grab the diffuser. I'm going to go around a bit wherever we put the diffuser. Okay, I did that. Nobody did that for me.
Yeah, the hair is not moving.
I mean, yeah.
So that's usually how my hair is though. The style I put it in is how it stays. I always thought it was so thick.
No, it was so tangled. It was really so tangled. So I'm just gonna blow it around a bit. Look right here. So how you feel this easy? Oh, that's let me take it. Right there. Look up. Or look at me a minute. I get horrible directions, obviously. This is a baby bob. Baby. I'm gonna start calling it the little baby bob. Little bob. You want a little bob or a big bob?
Is this a Dyson?
Yes.
Oh.
Now have you look in the mirror. See if there's anything you want to change about the back. Or you want me to cut more around here, like make it a little more polished. I'll pull out my clippers. You got a mirror?
I think it was in that.
Yeah. So turn around and look in the back. See, do you want me to cut around in here?
Yeah.
I forgot she's a glasses girl.
I am.
I have a lot of clients. They're like, wait, hold on, I gotta put my glasses on. You want me to
Oh
clean
my
that
God, that's great. Wow, I forgot I had that.
up? That's crazy.
Oh,
That's so crazy. You want me to clean that up though?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't do anything, but really just around here.
Yeah.
Just so like you went somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So there's something. I want to use that color.
Line it up.
Yep.
Sit back down.
You can stand up.
Oh. Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
I have one.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been looking at that. My sister and I are thinking about going halfsies on one. Oh my gosh. Oh, stylists.
Oh, it looks so good. I love when this looks really good. I usually don't cut too much back here.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow back anyway.
I'm
But
just
just
super hairy.
yeah. I just want it to look clean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you up here too.
Yes. Yeah, I used to cut my sideburns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're so hairy. I look like a bushman.
I used to do it, but my mom's like, you have to cut there. Just even if it's just a little.
Yeah, they just looked crazy when they grew.
See how they look now?
Oh yeah, see?
I would do a little.
Because they come down. If I let it, it'll.
Just keep it looking feminine, soft.
Yeah.
Women's haircuts with their gender roles or what they go by. It
Yeah.
should look soft. Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
You're a new person.
Wow.
Wait till Target gets a load of you.
Actually,
I know, right?
I am
You gotta
going
go to Target, right?
I do have to go to Target. Pierce and I are gonna go.
Oh,
After
that's right, after school.
He's gotta get his new PJ.
So this is Brittney's hair. Hold on, I'm getting the camera. So I gotta clean up all this hair because Brittney has so much. So Brittney is still a little damp.
Yeah.
So try not to touch it
Yeah.
for the rest of the day. Sleeping. You could sleep. Hold on. Oh, there we go. You could sleep in. Set it on a circle. You could sleep in a scarf. Do you have a scarf?
Yeah.
You would just take the scarf. Let me show you how to do it. Oh, y'all can see it all. That's Brittney. You got the torch turn so it's fine. I'm gonna take pictures of Brittney's hair too, because my lighting's not that great over here. Plus I'm using different devices today. You could take a scarf, so I get back like this, and put it over. Does that make sense?
Oh, so put it this way.
Yep.
So tie it this
Tie
way.
it, but don't tie it over, because then you'll make
Tie it under.
tie it under. If you
Okay.
tie it up here in a knot, you will have an invitation for that. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it is still drying, so don't try not to touch it for the rest of the day. While you're out of Pierce, it'll dry.
I think it's supposed to be like 60 degrees today.
And that is it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. Thank you so much to Brittney for being for letting me cut her hair on the camera. Because not everybody's like, you cut my hair on what? Can you just do it in private? And then, like I said earlier, Brittney's hair, there's a triangle on her base. This is the point of the triangle right here. Like right in here. So it's just gonna keep moving as this hair grows out. You see? Yeah. And down. So it'll move out and down, out and down. This is the setup for Brittney to have her bob. So if she wants a bob, a longer bob, she can definitely have a longer bob. I mean, I technically kind of have a bob. Excuse me, but now mine is getting to, mine is a shoulder now.
Okay.
But you'll have that. I have to show you my other client whose hair turned into this really beautiful bob. You have as much hair as she does, but she had her hair. She let me cut it down to here, and like 18 months later, it was like, wait, where did all this hair come from?
18 months? That's it?
Well, for her. But your hair grows fast. So now you look like a real adult.
I feel different. Like my face feels different. I'm just like, wow. It just shapes your face.
Yes.
It compliments.
She looks like you look like a whole grown lady. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I have to get Brittney's pictures. We will leave this up. In the meantime, if you want to learn more, you can join us over in See Some Curls. You can find us at blackcurlmagic.com. It is a visual library. And yeah. What are they saying? They said it doesn't look like it has. Oh, let me also add that Brittney has a mixture of telephone cord curls and some looser-ish curls. And so because her hair is not wavy hair has a more, how do I say it? Wavy hair has more of a defined, stronger angle than hair like hers, where her hair bends differently, if that makes any sense at all. I guess that's something we have to discuss more on the consumer side, but stylists know exactly what I'm talking about. And so she has because her hair is different. It's soft. It's a very soft baby bob. And it does have defined angles. They're just not super like sharp because it has a lot to do with the way that her curls form. So I'm gonna take some pictures for y'all, and we will share those pictures. For those of you who have our text phone number, I'll text the pictures to y'all first, so y'all can see Brittney's before and after, and then I will post them to social media sometime today because I have some appointments to get to as well. I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for joining, and definitely share this with your friends. And yeah, we'll see more, y'all. They say you look grown. Hey. They said you look grown. They said beautiful. They did say beautiful. It looks good.
I look like a woman in my 30s.
Right. You did look a little younger with your afro. You did. They say it looks great and it fits your face perfectly. Beautiful, confidence, grown woman cut, looks good. Stop touching.
I'm just like so like, wow, this is my hair.
They say thank you, Aishia, for this live. You did great. Sorry, Crystal. You did an excellent job on Brittney, and your hair looks beautiful as usual. Thank you. Agreed. I had a curly cut in late August. My hair has grown out and to be balanced and long bob with trims. Yep. That's what little taper or baby bob. Yeah. It's a baby bob. It's just a smaller, shorter. It's a cute bob. Turns into a longer bob. So we go from short, medium to long. Bobs come in different sizes. Okay. They say you really do love this cut. Goals. Your goals. Your goals. Yes.
Did y'all see my hair before?
Yeah. JC, she's a hairstylist. She said you look polished and pulled together. Yes.
I feel like that. I feel it. Yes. I wish I wore something different today.
Yeah. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We started out one way, we end up a whole nother way. Like, yeah. So yeah, see y'all later. I'm gonna take our pictures and I will send them. Yeah, the text instructions are on Black Girl Curls over at Instagram. The phone number is there. I don't know about Heart yet, but go over there and I'll send pictures as soon as I get. I'll send her before because I'm like, the before is, whoo, child. Thank God I'm a hairstylist. See y'all later. Bye.